Fucking hell! It's the URL!
The URL?
Yes! The URL! Loads of new music. Loads of chat. Don't be a twat. Score in cats. Fucking hell! It's the URL!
The URL?
Yes! The URL! Loads of new music. Loads of chat. Don't be a twat. Score in cats.
This is also the young lady who's going to be filming our TV show. I'm not too sure she knows that yet, though. Yeah. Okay, please give me some feedback on the sound, please.
Don't be a twat.
No, I haven't. 1, 2, 1, 2. Brilliant. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah, brilliant. Right, so that's the intro over with. We're into the show. I am Pierrot the Ass Clown. This is Carly Delbridge. We are in the Dark Circle Studios, and you are watching the URL. We are 2 shows away from being 200 shows.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? I know, right?
200 shows.
It's fucking crazy.
I feel that long.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. 4.5 years. 4.5 years. Right, so we're just going to rock on into the show. We've got 30 tracks within the thread this evening, and I'll do some hellos in a minute to all you wonderful people that are watching right now. Thank you all for watching right now. So we're going to kick this one off with Tim Miller, who did the interview for me 2 weeks ago, I believe it was. Last week, maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, this is Tim.
All inferior creatures are to be considered the enemy of the Daleks and destroyed. This is only the beginning.
Right, so who do we have in the building this evening? Mr. Wiggly, how's it going? Fanatic 12,000, Dean Daughters, Catastrophe, Will Joseph, Point 2, Benjamin, Actionless Loveless, Morgan Juniper, Synth Texture, Nobody IRL, John Coffey, just a few, Electronic Musician, I'm not too sure we've seen that name before, and Valdi's in as well. Right, don't forget to smash that like button and please give us a share. Ah, it's Umbro Man. Aha! That's why I've not recognised the name before. Let's give us a bit more volume in the studio. Shared and liked, thank you very much, Umbro Man. Yep, sounds good here. So yeah, we're off on the show. Let's go! Okay, what does Tim say about this? There's way too much to read out. Just. Okay, so basically this is a doorless creation. I don't know if you saw Mark Zaffan's latest blog video, but he got himself into a whole sticky situation by saying that jammers are lowering the bar for music within communities. Very brave. Very brave. Yeah, very brave.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brave is what I mean.
Well, we did have that conversation. He was like, is it brave or stupid? I'm like, well... yeah. Depends on who you're pissing off, I suppose. But no, I can totally see his point on things, though, you know? Like, a noodle jam is not as spectacular as a polished track. I get it, you know, I get it. But telling people that you're watering the scene down is... Morgan Juniper says, who said what? Mark Zaffan said that jams were lowering the bar. Just hardware jams. Not hardware jams, the group. Noodles on hardwares. Yeah. Brave. Very brave.
Oh, I feel a challenge coming on.
Jesus, I have not checked my emails regularly, but I can tell you that you're in for Clownfest 7. I will just check my emails right now. Okay, so I don't have your email, Papadum Tech. Check with junk. Send it over again if needed, I'll play it. I'm a sucker for wanting to stay here till fucking 12 o'clock.
All inferior creatures are to be considered the enemy of the Daleks and destroyed. This is only the beginning. We will prepare. We will grow stronger. When the time is right, we will emerge and take our rightful place as the supreme power of the universe.
We may have played this last week, you know. I like it, but it's a touch lo-fi. Yeah? I reckon it's been done on like an SP404 or something. Give me some vocals, Carly.
Vocals? Why did you vocals?
Yeah, that'll do it.
So you're actually asking for
You're not even coming through. Something is going to have to be done. Let's try that. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've heard that one before, so I'm not going to mark
Did you know
it.
the pressure inside a champagne?
We've only just started. Go away. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard that before. You got bonus points for dialects in there. A little bit too lo-fi.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I do love the bass line on it though.
Kylie's loving the bass line on it, so you're on for a winner. I'm gonna give you like 707 on that one. Just a touch lo-fi for me, and not too many dynamics going on to move the music along a bit. Yeah. Let's move on. I hate being critical. I absolutely hate being critical. Right, I'm pretty sure this guy's got 2.
But that's why people are here.
I know. I'm pretty sure this guy's got 2 in
there.
there.
Hello.
Oh, hello. This is Joey Pimp the 303 Slayer. Love the name.
That is a brilliant name.
Love the name.
That is an absolutely brilliant name. Even I like that.
See, everybody is losing their shit over the new SP404 that's being released. It's literally not even on my radar.
Why?
I go, what? It does what I need to do, you know?
Well, what's so much better about the new one then?
I really have no idea. The new one has got more pads and looks like to be a tiny bit bigger. You can actually see the waveform in where the numbers are. So they've just like improved it a little bit. But if you already know how to work your SP404, like why would you need to upgrade? You know? It's insane. Mental.
So good for beginners then.
Yeah. People are going mental for it. See, Dean Daughters, the new 404 is dope as fuck. As fuck, I tell you. Dope as fuck. Like, honestly, I don't see why.
Is it shiny?
It is, yeah.
It's shiny, shiny. Shiny with extra, what? Splooge.
Yeah, literally. And Dom is a massive fan of the 404. He's literally just bought an earlier version.
Yeah, extra splooge, that does it for everyone, doesn't it?
Like, honestly, Facebook has just been awash this week. Facebook has been awash with Squid Games.
Oh, God's sake.
Right?
If I hear that name one more time.
And the SP404. There's like nothing other than those 2 posters hit my fucking timeline. But it thinks it's the cable, it's not. It's the holders that hold the cable in. Out of charge.
I don't know where you got that from.
years ago, oh, I'll never get an iPhone. I'm not going to get an iPhone. I'd never do that.
Here it is, my first iPhone.
Still done everything on that iPhone.
Literally.
We filmed everything on that iPhone.
The battery is now at about 69% of its full capacity. Literally, I take it out 4 hours. It's dead.
No more filming on that.
No, unfortunately not. I did want to show you. You haven't brought your camera with you, have you?
I haven't, no. Nice half save. Oh, have you got new things for me to play with, have you?
That's a mic for your camera.
Oh, yes, mate.
We've got a boom stick as well with it as well. Some tripods and some other bits and pieces.
Yeah.
We've got a windshield for it. Yeah, I don't know if you know, but we're going to start filming soon. We're going to start filming kind of like a TV style show, so...
Apparently with some kind of furry muff thing as well.
As far as I can tell, it's a windshield.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so it helps muffle thermal sound, yeah, so you can hear. Well, that's a new toys to play with next time.
Yeah. Apparently, Fanatic 12,000 is listening to the URL in the shower. I think that's where everybody should listen to the URL.
Yeah, in the shower or in the bath.
Absolutely, and if you are listening to us in the shower or the bath, please send us a pic.
Oh yeah.
Send us a pic.
Please do.
Just DM me.
Or me. Either's fine right now.
Can somebody give me some feedback on the sound, please?
Feedback on the sound?
Yeah, somebody did say this earlier. It felt like Chicago, 122 BPM apparently. I agree, this does sound like Chicago, Detroit stuff. Oh, Chicago Energy, there we go. TR8S, Yamaha RS700, Cyclone Baseball, MAM, and a Behringer TD3. So again, showing that you can create some lovely stuff that harks back towards the origins of this kind of music. It was a very simple kit, very simple kit.
There's not much to that list. Well, yeah. Beast that never sleeps.
Okay, so Jesus, still not got anything from you, fella. He's just sent me an email. It's a lie, I can't see it. Ah.
Straight in the jump.
Yeah, straight to the jump.
Jump in the drum. And you can catch her at Kleinfest 7. She is a last minute addition because somebody had to pull out, and so you're getting the wisdom from Inky the Cat at some point. When is Kleinfest 7?
Christmas Eve till the day before. Yeah.
Nice. That'll keep me entertained whilst I'm with the family.
That'll keep me entertained. I'm not doing anything over Christmas.
Aww. URL.
Literally. Okay, so it's a 7-minute long track. The only thing that I'm going to say about it, I'm going to chop it here because I don't want us to be here till 12 o'clock. Nice track, touch long, does sound like older material, but there's nothing wrong with that. And I think it should deserve a solid 7. I'd chop a little bit out of it though. 7 minutes is a long time for a track. Yep. Do you know why tracks in the past were 7 minutes long?
No.
Because when you had a 12-inch piece of vinyl and you wanted to press 2 tracks to it, you've got 14 minutes per side.
Ah,
yeah, literally. So they're like, let's make the most out of it. Let's make them all 7 minutes long. Huh. But now that we don't press the wax, there's absolutely no need to do that. So a 7-minute track these days is just a touch too long.
Oh, so I think our attention spans have gone down by a lot.
I totally 100%.
So I think if you don't catch someone in the first few minutes, the rest of it's not going to make a blind bit of difference, is it?
Absolutely 100%. And yeah, nice track, hark back to the olden days. Yeah, solid 8 on that one. What would I do to improve it? Just shorten it a little bit, shorten it a little bit so we don't get bored. But again, we're not on a dance floor.
No, true. That'll probably make a heck of a difference.
Floor. Yeah, absolutely. Right, so Papadum Tech, somebody who's committed social media suicide and can no longer promote his stuff on Facebook anymore.
How do you manage that?
I just got pissed off with it, just deleted everything. You know, I'm going! It's like, oh, don't do that!
Oh. Understandable though.
It's Facebook, right?
Fuck face.
So apparently Mr. Wiggly is agreeing with you. He says, yes, Kylie.
You spelled my name correctly. In brackets.
Yeah, in the brackets.
I like the fact that you chose both though, just to be on the safe side. We'll go with the K.
Right?
Yeah.
Diplomatic.
Oh, very. But yeah, special K all the way, mate.
And that's not an endorsement for what she likes to do in her spare time.
No, it's not. It's not. Honestly, it's not. Not for many years.
Many years.
Many years.
Absolutely love what Papadum Tech does. You should hear he does like a 50s surf rock kind of thing sound as well. And it's just beautiful, it really is.
Nice.
Catastrophe says Kylie is funny.
Thanks.
It's been a long time since we've had her on the show, it really, really has.
The last time I was here, I definitely wasn't this side of the camera. I was sat over there taking photos of these idiots on camera, thinking, oh, this is stupid.
And I think Oliver was in at that point.
Oh, yeah, hence the stupid bit. And then I got suckered into doing it. Desperate for social life.
Are you saying?
Love you! Please don't leave me. Gotta take dogs out to the garden. I hope that's not a euphemism for something. Because if it is, it'll be longer than a minute, hopefully.
I just want to welcome everybody who's watching on Public Broadcast Music TV as well. We're being broadcast over there. Hopefully at some point soon we will marry us all up so that we're all streaming to platforms and all the chat is going to come through. Yeah, he's been trying to get a meeting with me for about 3 weeks on this.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just useless for that kind of shit.
Yeah. I know that.
Oh, there's a... Oh, you've got the...
Oh, yeah. I sat in this chair without it before, remember?
Yeah, it's not fun. How organic this stuff sounds. I know he's making it all on computer, so I don't know, I doubt he's sampling stuff in, but it just sounds really organic, everything that he does.
It all works for one Take the drugs out to the garden.
Solid 8 for me again.
I personally prefer a bit more bass, but that's just me. Something for bass.
Yeah, the bass line's really just far in the background.
Yeah, it needs to come out, especially when it went quiet a minute ago, and it was just like I personally would put more into that bit. Something for bass.
Don't forget, you can go over and tell Papadum Tech how much you like his stuff, and there's a whole bunch of fucking stuff over here as well. And please check out his set for Clownfest 1. It was fucking unbelievable. My best set ever, as far as I'm concerned, for Clownfest at the moment. It was just awesome.
Six already, we're up to 7.
Yeah.
But then we're nearly on 200 shows of the URL, so who would have thought that would have happened? When you and Oliver came up with this idea all those years ago, sat in this very studio.
This very studio.
Talking absolute shite. Apparently this wasn't shite though. You just sunk it. Seriously, I feel like I should be saying, how can I direct your call? These microphones are weird. How long is this track?
5 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say that's
noodly at the end.
No, I'd say that's probably your max for length of track. But again, like you say, if you're on a dance floor or whatever, I think that would just go by like that.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
exactly.
So it's kind of hard to say, like being sat at home.
Yeah.
But then it is also really good background music. So it's kind of
This
got,
kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of got best of both
potential.
worlds.
Yeah. I could see that on the dance floor. I could see that at an after party. Gonna give you a solid 8 on this one. Robert says, how do I submit a track? You submit a track to this thread when it goes up next Monday. At the moment, submissions are closed, but there will be a thread that goes up on my page, all my pages, and then literally you just put your thingy in that.
Every Monday.
Every other Monday.
Every other Monday,
Every
sorry.
other Monday, every other Monday, every other Monday. Okay, so
God,
we
it
are...
just feels like every Monday, doesn't it?
Well, I'm not going to play Armando's track because we did play that last week. Felt like a little bit of a noodle towards the end of the track, fella. Almost like you kind of lost energy in it, but I'm still going to give you an 8 for it. Everything was in the right places, moved along really, really nicely. Just lost a little bit of traction towards the end. But then I suppose that's where you're going to be mixing out anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. So literally minor faults, minor faults. Okay, Vladimir is up next. And it's Valdi. Lad. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I've got it wrong every time. Fucking intros, man.
That's quite a long intro.
I know, right?
That's a really long intro.
Get back. Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
We do not get enough drum and bass here.
No. I love a bit of drum and bass. Although he's saying it's jungle mix.
Honestly, it all comes from the same thing, doesn't it? Really, it's all loosely written on the thing.
Ah, mate, you got any jungle?
See, Jesus agreed with me. He says, yeah, it was thrown together a bit. That's how I felt at the end of the track. The start of the track was fine.
Yeah.
Felt like you know you're on a nice little journey, and suddenly you just kind of, oh, we're on the way home.
It's like you wanted to drag it out a little bit longer, and you sort of lost interest for 4.5 minutes straight.
We call him Professor Dick in the Beat.
I didn't want to say. That's kind of how I read it.
Tell me about it.
Just see what happens in the middle of this track.
I think we're gonna get another break again. We got like a long intro, and now we're getting a long break, and then we're gonna get a long outro.
Again, if you're on a dance floor, that'll probably be really good.
It's got kind of underworld vibes going on at the moment. Face all over the place.
than that.
John Alchemy in the building. How's it going, my man? Set everything up perfectly and it doesn't work.
What, tech not doing what you want it to? Shock horror.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Pretty sure everyone here can relate to that.
1, 2. One, two.
You just have a sounding.
Tell me about it.
Who wants to volunteer to be a sounding?
Yeah, please somebody come in and tech the show every week.
Just that little bit, I just wanted it to carry on for a little bit longer.
This is exactly what I was going to say about the track.
Oh.
The track's great. I think the intro is a wee bit long. I think the outro is, again, a wee bit long, but it depends on what kind of market you're making it for. And also, like Papadum Tech's track, it kind of... This should be... Yeah. It could have gotten a lot more violent.
Yeah, it could have been more there.
Yeah, but it just kind of carried on.
It felt like, before the outro, it felt like something more was going to come as well.
Yeah.
But again, like you're saying, if you're going to mix it into something else, that outro is kind of cool.
Yeah.
You play
It's
around
important.
with it a bit.
I still think you should get a solid 8 for the fact that it gave us all bass face.
Yeah,
Even Gaz in the chat was giving up bass faces.
Yeah.
So yeah, wow. Like I'm a big fan of like here in the track is where it should be going mental. You know, like absolutely mental. It should be going up and up and up and up and up. Just kind of felt like just kind of did that loop again. You know. Still solid track, and I'm still going to give you an 8 for it. And we need more drum and bass at the URL, so please. Right. Who is next upon the... Oh, Zach. Long time Clown Army who disappeared under the radar for a little bit, and it looks like he is back. It's got some character already, hasn't it?
Yeah, hasn't it?
Prof, we played your track last week. So no.
Nice try though.
Asubat agreed with me, said the pads were definitely Underworld-esque. Yeah, I was getting loads of that feeling when the pads came in. Slinky, sexy sort of vibe going on. It's really good.
Yeah, it does.
There are some awesome tracks coming up, people. It's really good.
Like it's really simple, but it's not. It's like there's a lot to it, but at the same time there's not. So it sounds really simple, but there's so much in it. It just all gels together real well. Like a guitar.
Yeah, it's done really, really well. Dashby says, who is this? This is Zach Beard. Like I say, long time Clown Army, but disappeared off the radar for a little bit. Took a break from music, and it looks like he's come back twice as strong, which I'm happy about, massively happy about.
It's always nice to break as we go.
Yes.
We like to hear.
Again, it's only 2 minutes long, so I feel that like this might be a work in progress.
If it is, it's a damn good start.
Yeah.
And if it's not, can we hear more? I'm liking that.
Yeah, like literally
Yeah.
just sounded like it was going to go into a break and then kick off a little bit more, you know. Only 2.5 minutes to a track is pretty small. But what you did with it was great.
Yeah.
It sounded very organic, nice and slinky,
All went together
sexy.
really nice.
Yeah. You know, just a little bit too short. Going to give you a solid 8 on that one as well, mate. What would I do to improve it? Like literally, we've been saying shorten tracks, and now we're like just a little bit longer,
yeah,
just a little bit longer. But yeah, that would be the only criticism I have of that one. The idea that you've got there for the track as it stands, really good. Could do with a little bit of a break, some way of pulling some of the sounds out and then introducing them back in again later.
Something that just gives you a bit of a punch.
That was
as well.
daft. Cat was wet.
Oh, wet pussy.
WAP. Right. So I'm trying desperately to get this guy on to Clownfest 7, but he says he's just got a new band and he wants to do it with his new band. So I'm just waiting.
Liking this.
This guy's so fun. Can you understand why I want him for Clownfest? Yeah, he's really
It's
good.
got to be done live though.
Yeah. This is the dude who played the Country and Western track about 3 months ago.
I remember that track.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I might have actually been here for that.
it's been so long.
Damn, I'm liking this. It's good. Wet pussy agrees with us as well. Don't you?
Every grain is going past.
Nah.
Too high.
Typical punch.
I feel so much more than empty. Leave me dry of all I ever felt inside my soul.
Damn, I'm losing my touch.
No, she's so picky. If you stroke her for too long, she gets overexcited and then she runs off. Honestly, she's a pellet. But she wants to sit on my lap, right?
Clearly got the magic touch.
Are you gonna hold my hand when I'm just inside to die?
Liking this.
If I was 14 again, I'd be buying this. You know?
How you gonna light my fire so bright the angels find me? Will I
Like the karaoke style song.
Oh!
Everything then. Just do guitars, like
Oh, no, it's full band.
full band.
Yeah. I think he's the guitarist in the band. I'm not 100% sure though. Like, you can't knock this in any way for production. Like, for production, it is on point.
Everything I feel is finally coming to this light. Stumble
It's got very
in the dark, my face is
metal.
pale.
Yeah, you should feel to it.
Feel to it.
And who is it? Where was it? Will Joseph says, well done track, but it's a bit too mainstream for my taste. Yeah, absolutely. That's the market he's aiming at, you know?
My hand will just decide to
Like you said, if I was 14 again, I would have been all over this.
Yeah.
All over it. I mean, not that I would now, I still would now. But probably because it reminds me of stuff I used to listen to growing up.
Yeah, Soundgarden, Silverchair. It's a bit rocky to be grunge as such.
Could be grunge if you up the bass a bit.
You and your bass. Yeah, don't you? Mr. Wiggly says he's waving his lighter. Should we? Synth Texture says great rock anthem machine. It really is. It's like I don't listen to this kind of stuff anymore, but I can appreciate how well it's been crafted, you know? Yeah.
Something that doesn't sound, I mean, it does sound like other stuff, but it doesn't sound like you know, a particular song comes to my head, I go, oh, it's just like that. Yeah. It's got sounding similar to a lot of stuff, but nothing specific.
It says it's common.
Yeah. Love it.
Will I die? Release me of my earthly burden. Sick of falling down time and time again. Sometimes I wish I had the will to just shut down.
Dom says, not the happiest of tunes. Are you reading the lyrics, Dom? Great sounding tune, though, huge. Absolutely. For, like, it deserves nothing less than a 9. You know, I mean, it's not what I'd listen to these days, but it's just presented so well. If that was a meal, I'd smash that.
Yeah, it's definitely put together well.
Okay, so I've given it a 9. Are you marking, Kylie, or are you just saying I like that?
Yeah, I'll just go with I like it or not.
That'll do.
I'd probably give that a 9 as well, but then that's the kind of stuff that I'd probably enjoy singing, so...
Yeah, and also like car journeys and stuff, you know, beautiful for that kind of thing.
Exactly, and I love a good sing song in a car journey.
Okay, so this is Ultraviolet Explorer, and I haven't subbed the channel, so it is a new person to the group. Let's welcome him in and see what he sounds like. It seems like we're in an almost organic kind of 20 minutes, you know, we had Papadum Tech, then Thingy, and now...
Yeah, it is feeling all very...
And what's his name? Zach as well, which felt really, really organic.
Let me take one brief back step and contextually say that I loathe conspiracy theories. I've investigated the Bermuda Triangle. My son Cruz and I were just watching a documentary about it.
It's the one 9/11 mystery that endures. World Trade Center Building Number 7.
Building 7 was no ordinary building.
I feel like I'm in a rabbit hole on YouTube, not in a music video.
Intelligence and law enforcement agencies. It also housed New York City's Emergency Operations Center, known as Mayor Giuliani's bunker. Let me take one brief...
Please auto-tune his voice.
Yeah.
Please auto-tune his voice.
I loathe conspiracy theories. I've investigated the Bermuda Triangle. My son Cruz and I were just watching a documentary.
Watching a documentary. In that case, I've researched a lot of shit.
I do believe that it is the first time in history that fire has ever melted steel. I do believe that it defies physics for the World Trade Center Tower 7, Building 7, which collapsed in on itself. It is impossible for a building to fall the way it fell without explosives being involved.
And if explosives were involved, that would mean that the most obnoxious protesters in recent years are right.
Nice controlled demolition there. Oh, nice baseline.
Thuddy. Really up front as well.
Yeah.
Could the most obnoxious
baseline just gets
protesters
you
in
right
recent years be right if the explosives were there and the government didn't cause it, didn't know about it, but won't tell us about it?
Good is a very, very big word, but if indeed explosives were involved, then yes, those loathsome 9/11 were inside job protesters maybe had some reason to have adherence of people more mainstream, more responsible.
Okay, the track underneath is kind of dubby and nice.
Deepest recesses of our mind, I gather. Could there have been great
a documentary rather than, you know,
within the framework of the United States?
Too much talk. Not enough
And
track.
if so,
Oh, I'm just going to leave because that's literally what I was about to say. Carly's going to do the show. I'll see you later.
No.
picking at the scab
I just go, ooh,
that
techie things.
represents.
I wouldn't even know.
Nobody else says the same thing. The music and the samples don't fit together.
Yeah. I mean, it works. Like, it's not bad. It is making me concentrate on what they're saying. But just every now and then I just think, oh, can we pull out that track?
Yeah.
Them not shut up. I've heard so much about 9/11. Like, enough. I've heard all sides of it.
It's the daddy of all conspiracy theories.
Oh, isn't it just?
It really is the daddy of all conspiracy theories.
If you hear the shouting, it's a
Next to flat but just
9/11 was an inside job.
I like it. The thing is, if you took away the vocals, that
9/11 was an inside job.
backtrack is lovely.
Yeah,
like
it's really
chill.
dubby. Yeah.
A nice end
It
of
feels
the
like
night.
being lectured over the top of a really nice track.
It sounds like the kind of track that I'd listen to like after a night out. You come home, you just put a nice bit of chill.
Yeah. Oh,
Bass,
join.
exactly. Chill out.
I think these
Shit, I'm being lectured. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. And now it's just like, oh, shut up. Which I don't want to say about the track.
Yeah.
Because I like the track, but that's a tough call. See, I'd give the track like an 8.5.
Yeah. Give the vocals and the video.
I'd be like
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
4 or 5. It's like
There's no rhythmical movement with the straight out speech, and I do it a lot.
Yeah, I feel like a bit like how you do. I think they should take the piss out of the vocals more. There should be like a repeat over it, just make it sound stupid.
Yeah.
Because if they're trying to say that what they're saying is stupid, then make it sound stupid.
Well, I was hoping it was going to auto tune it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, make it, yeah, just make it silly. Although it is really interesting at the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
You doubt the official conclusion of how Building 7 came down.
I think that it is highly unlikely that our government would do anything nefarious on a scale of this epic.
yes,
nature.
but you're
However,
Geraldo and you're a bellend, so
The building does appear
See, that's where
to
this
come
video's
down
working.
in
It's
a way
getting
that is
talking.
reminiscent.
So it does work in that sense.
Yeah.
The building does appear to come down in a way that is reminiscent of a controlled demolition.
Okay. Okay, track underneath was kind of sparse and dubby, and it was kind of nice. And if you'd had some rhythmical vocals over the top of it, like just picked out a few of
Select words.
Yeah, you know, like a tiny little phrase, and
Like controlled demolition.
yeah, control demolition, you know, and roll with it like that, because you had a lovely dubby track underneath. So I'm going to mark you on like 3 things here. The dubby track underneath, yeah, it's rimming an 8,
Yeah,
you
I'd say 8.5.
know.
I'd like a bit bass though.
The vocals over the top of it kind of ruined it though, and felt like it was a lecture, like you say. So I'm going to go with you on the 5 on that one.
Yeah.
And then the video as well, bit blatant. You know, the whole subject of 9/11 is really delicate. It really, really is. Like, the track was good, but I just think you could have had more rhythmical vocal energy going on in it, and it would have been better. So, somewhere along there...
Yeah, basically you needed to work with the vocals to make the track more of a track.
Yeah.
I was getting distracted from the track and watching the video.
Yeah.
And then getting bored of the video because I've heard the 9/11 thing so many times. And so many different opinions.
So many
that
times.
I missed the track.
Where were you on 9/11 then?
Oh, I remember I was at a boyfriend's house and I'd just come downstairs to get a drink, and I walked past and his dad was watching the TV, and I thought it was some movie that he was watching, and I came back in and he told me, and I was like,
God.
shit.
I was booking my first flight to anywhere, and it was Ayia Napa. Literally, we were sat booking the flight, and one of the team came in and was like, "Oh my God, you should see the news." I'm like, "Okay, I will." I went next door to the Currys, and it was like, "Oh my God."
Did you go on your flight?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, it didn't put you off that then.
No.
I wonder how many people stopped flying for like a good year after that.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so like I'm a conspiracy theorist and I like that kind of thing, but I would have just preferred some rhythmical movement to the vocals and stuff. They were very like stamped on the track, whereas the track was kind of floaty and flowy. So yeah, I hope that helps. Who do we have next? Sean Stables. Again, not a name I have seen before. Fake Noise. And no, this is somebody new to the show. This is going to go bang.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh
bass.
my God!
Yes. I'm liking this.
Jen S has just joined the building. Have you finished your daily duties for today, honey?
Daily duties.
Tell you later.
Yeah, please do. That sounds intriguing.
Right, you've got us hooked. Literally, within the first minute, you've got us hooked.
Totally.
Helps off to canopy.
Thanks. Love this bass line.
The whole track's great at the moment, but he's got us, right? And what I fear is he had us here.
Yeah, what's going to happen in the middle?
Well, now we've got a long ass breakdown.
It
and
could
then
work, though.
It could work, and is it just going to return to this here?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
It really does.
Intrigued, though.
See, this is what you'd all do on the dance floor at this point. You're now waiting for the next bit to come in. Only we can see where it's going to come in.
Yeah. I am liking the real slow build, though. It's getting there.
Electronic musician says, my track next. How am I supposed to follow this? Let's see what you've got. Oh, you'll be fine, Umbro man. You'll be fine, mate.
You're wet.
Yeah, he's been outside.
Oh, you stink, dog.
Yeah.
No, you're not coming on my lap. No way. It's not happening. Yeah, you can sit on his lap. Oh, charming.
Now go away.
After you've been humiliated on the URL. Damn dog. Damn dog. Hi.
No, this is not dubstep. Who was saying this is dubstep?
No.
And Jen S says, who is the guest? Just for you, Jen, because you weren't here at the beginning, this is Carly Delbridge. If you've ever seen a professional picture of me, this is the young lady who took it. I'm damn sure you'll meet Jen S at some point. I'm damn sure you will. Yeah.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping at some point I'm going to meet all of Clown Army once we actually do Clownfest properly.
In a real field.
Because I will be taking photos of that for sure.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Seeing as I am clown photographer.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk to you briefly about the first scene in our TV show. Sorry, people, I couldn't let you in on that.
Oh my
Carly's
God.
Yeah.
Save me. Save me now. Someone. Does someone else want to do this? Someone else want to be the filmer for the clown crew? Actually, no, come on. I wouldn't want it any other way. This is all going in a book.
Yes, it is.
And then we'll be handed to my counsellor.
Okay, so you had us here.
Yeah, it was good.
You literally had us here, and then unfortunately you kind of broke the momentum.
Yeah, the
I
kick
guess
back in wasn't enough of a kick. Yeah, it didn't grab me.
Yeah, you know, literally you're then returning to.
Needed to be more. I think the second lot needed to be more. Yeah,
more.
But it's good.
But it was it was chunky, and the bass line's good, and you know the groove in the track is great. Somebody said it was dubstep, but this is not dubstep. I'm not really too sure what box you'd put it in, but it's definitely not dubstep.
No, it's a hard one, isn't it? It's kind of got dubby aspects to it.
But it's not.
But it's no. But then who gives a shit about genre anymore? More like, okay, you need to be pigeonholed into that shit.
I'm still going to give you a great number though, like 8.5.
Yeah,
good
I'd
track.
give it an 8.5.
Yeah, it's a really, really good track. I just feel like you lost some of the energy that you had here by giving it a huge break into it.
So much so we were able to have a conversation.
Yeah. And like Kylie said, it just needed to bang a little bit more when you came back in. Great track though, great track, thick, lovely, good track.
Loving the bass line.
Yeah. You gave us bass face without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, so Umbro Man is up next, and he was a bit worried. that his track might not. It's only 3 minutes long, fella. Deathly quiet.
Like all the pictures I get.
So, point 2 says, yeah, more electro house, I reckon. I mean, if that's the box you want to put it in.
There was a bit of electro house in that,
yeah.
Again, it sounded like quite a few different styles.
Yeah. Like it wasn't actually trying to be anything, it was just an original creation.
Yeah, that's how it should be. It shouldn't have to stick in some kind of
a box.
genre or a box.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Whatever feels natural to you. Because that's going to come across a lot better than anything. If you're trying to make it like something that doesn't fit with what you like, it's never going to sound right. Whereas if you do what you like, naturally it's going to sound good because you like it.
And the first name that springs to mind when that happens is Duncan Mabry. Duncan Mabry, Naga 78, Jesus Christ, this style is so unique and so fucking good.
Which is hard to do in this day and age, to have something really unique. But that's why it has to come from you, not from what you think people want to hear. I mean, I've got people in my life who make music that they think people want to hear and it just doesn't sound natural, but then when they do a track that they really like, it's like, there's you. I'm getting a piece of you in that track. And that is how music really works. Connect with people that way.
I think the chat conversation is still trying to figure out what style that last track was.
Not that it matters. Apparently, we're still trying to work it out, but it doesn't matter. But we want to know what it is, but it doesn't matter.
You'd be surprised at the amount of people that are using old snares and Mega Drives and Game Boys and stuff to make music with these days. You get carts that are synths.
To be fair, though, this does sound like something you get in a Game Boy game.
Yeah, it's got that almost 8-bit feel to it.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Unhinged Phil says, my tracks are me. Yes, they are. Yes, they fucking are. He sent me over 36 of them the other day. Because I was like, oh, you haven't got any tracks for sale. And he's like, I'll send them all over to you. I'm like, oh, fucking brilliant. So honestly, they're going to destroy dance floors as well. Some
36?
Like, yeah, some of them are like 250 BPM. Crazy shit. Mr. Wiggly's loving you. Carly's a great guest, great team. Thank you very much. Carly is actually one of my closest friends, like in the world ever. We've spent years, like in and out of each other's lives, you know. So yeah, literally. So I'm glad you're all appreciating her. Carly wants a social life. Here we go.
I'm having a social life, sat in studio with Mark on my own with all of you guys telling me how wonderful I am. I'm loving this. It's great. I'm going to come back next week.
The ego stroking is lovely around here.
And it's the only stroking. Just so you know.
Okay, dude, nice track, but I think you need a little bit more in the mix stage to just bring the sounds up a little bit. I had to turn the whole track up and turn my volume track up here so that we could hear it in the studio. Nice kind of electro feel, didn't have many dynamics and stuff in it, just kind of rolled along nicely. And so for that reason, I'm going to give you rimming an 8. Literally, I think the only thing that you need to do to it is just a little bit in the mix stage before the master, just to bring those elements up a little bit, just to make them shine a little bit more. Carly's died at the rimming joke.
Such a bad visual in my brain right now. God's sake.
Rimming an 8. Okay, so this is, Danny Oskid. He's been very active within the Clown Army in the past couple of weeks. And his tracks are kind of quirky. Says It's nice to meet you, Kylie. Excellent co-host. I'd have her in more often, but literally, she's like, last week she was like, what are you doing for Tuesday? I'm like, nothing. She's like, do you want a guest? I'm like, yeah.
It's been a long time since I've done one of these, so I thought, you know what, I really should. Seeing as I have nothing else in my life right now.
I don't think anybody has.
No.
You know?
But it's a lot more fun doing it this way. I mean, not that I don't enjoy listening to the URL at home. So I even had it on at work.
Much better when you're involved.
But it is a lot better. Yeah. Your speakers are much better than mine.
Your phone speakers.
No, I had it plugged in at work the other week. Did I not tell you? A couple of golfers came in and were just like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, the URL. So I told them about it. It's amazing. It's all golfers need to listen to techno.
Do they?
No. No, they don't. But it's a good, surefire way of getting you to bloody leave when you want to go home.
Ladies and germs, on the next track, can we please give another share? And maybe slap that like button as well. I'm going to do a round of sharing now. It'll come. Kylie is also in a band. Loosely. Got a proper argument with John the other week.
Oh yeah. For Cunt and everything. And it's all, you all know, Cunt is a term of endearment. He didn't quite take it that way. Although, to be fair, it might not have helped that it was preceded by, I'll stick these drumsticks over up your arse or choke on for that.
Yeah.
You cunt.
Yeah.
But it was meant in a loving way. Not like
really quirky stuff. I'll let you comment on it. How do you feel about it?
I like it. I don't like the video. I think the video is too fast moving and too much spinning. I was feeling a bit nauseous by the end of it. But yeah, the track I liked it. I like the fact that it was
kind of floaty.
Yeah, it all kind of flowed together, but at the same time there's a lot of different things in it. Yep. So it kind of kept your interest going the whole way through. But seriously, do something about your videography. Please. Unless that's the effect you're going for, in which case, nailed it.
I completely missed
very spinny.
the video.
Right,
yeah.
It's just too quick.
Yeah,
like some of the stuff that you're showing is really cool, but it's too quick. You're not seeing any of it.
Yeah, no, I
You know what
totally
I mean?
agree with you. The music and the video are kind of disjointed.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's too fast. The track's kind of floaty and lovely.
It's like you're trying to make the video go along with the speed of the track, but you don't need to.
No, slow it down.
So, yeah.
Literally slow it down. Again, this guy puts in has been putting in. He put in for the special last week, the week before even, part 1 and then one before, and his tracks are quirky as fuck, and they kind of miss me a little bit because they're quirky. But he keeps putting in, which is absolutely brilliant. That is exactly what we want. We want variety here. Just because you're not appealing to me doesn't mean to say that you're not going to be appealing to people in the chat.
Yeah.
So stick your tracks in.
Exactly. I'd say that's definitely the case because you and I got very different tastes in
tastes.
music.
Absolutely.
So, and there's something that I always enjoy
absolutely.
and something you always enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. To mark it, I think would be a little bit unfair because I would probably be marking you down. So I'm gonna give you a quirky 8, and we'll leave it at that.
Sticking to the 8 tonight.
Yeah, well, like literally, there's like a 6 to 9 is where the marks fall, and the percentages in between. So we could just mark 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's somebody you can catch at Clownfest 7, Rupture Rapture. Our first techno track of the night. Honestly, that comment has come out about fucking 20 times so far. Okay, so I've just done my sharing. If you could do the same, people, that would be fucking amazing.
So you can.
Yeah. The more people we get involved in this, the absolute better. It did sound like it to start with. It's kind of veered off a little bit. The lighter side of techno. Lucy H just turned up. I see Jen saying hello. Yes, indeed. Greeting fellow humanoids. The collective Vince, you're welcome. No problem. Thank you very much. And Benjamin LaQuinta Sorensen has just joined the party all the way from Texas.
Texas. Damn, boy.
Lucy's from Birmingham way. And Birmingham. And yeah. Professor Dick Beat from Berlin.
Worldwide.
Yeah, tell me about it. Great way of.
It feels like they're playing it safe.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
It's really good, but it just feels like. I feel like you want to give it some more, but you don't know how, or you don't
want to let it go. Yeah, risk it.
Like there, just needs something more. Yeah, I'd agree with the well-produced and well-mixed. It's definitely like quality is great. It sounds impeccable, like everything flows really, really well, but it just feels like they're holding back something.
Yeah. You get the noise creation. I love this one. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Kylie. The tune is great. The noise selection, beautiful. The way you've made it flow, absolutely lovely. It does feel like you're playing it safe. Still gonna give you an 8.5 on it.
Yeah. I know it's really good, well put together track, but just
I get exactly what Kylie's saying.
go a bit more risque.
Yeah. Give us some more.
Yeah.
Give us some more. Some peaks and some troughs.
Play with some stuff. This stuff you've got nailed. You've got this sort of stuff. Just Just try and give yourself something.
Yeah.
Put yourself out there a bit.
Honestly, his last Clangfest set was just smooth and beautiful. But yeah, give us a bit more. Give us a bit more.
Yeah, every now and then. Not on every track, but just every now and then.
Give us a bit more.
Just make people go, ooh, hello.
Hello. Okay, coming up next, we have the Asbestos Farmer. A great name, isn't it?
Brilliant name.
Simply because I can't. Teffy Clowed. Asbestos Farmer sounds loads better.
I like the fact that Jesus just keeps using. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Now, come on, there's other jokes in the book. You know, the actress said to the bishop said to the actress, anything else? But yes, you're right. Put a lot more time and effort. You get something good.
Is it too soon to say that's what Jimmy Savile said?
Ooh. Maybe, but I like it. Oh, come on. So you can't. Jen S says we need the track to go balls deep. And you don't do it. That's what she said? You go on what I said? What does she say? Come on.
Rapture says thanks for the feedback. Appreciated. Like, dude, your shit is beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is beautiful. But like, don't hold back. Don't hold back. Give us some aggression. Give us some, some fire. Your stuff is lovely.
Give us some of you.
Yeah. Like Jen said, go balls deep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Jim fixed it for a lot of peeps, that's for sure.
Again, we're in a commercialized zone here.
Feels again safe.
Yeah, safe. But we're not so far in that zone that we're in high heels.
No, not boring.
No.
Definitely not boring. I am liking the vocals in the background as well, that's nice.
Lucy H has liked and shared. Thank you so much, my love. And soon, please come into the studio. We'll get you in here at some point soon. Yeah. The only disappointing thing is, the way I've got my room set up now is I can't have the two blue chairs.
Yeah.
I'm sat on the fucking horrible square thing again. I'm sure that's what gave me my fucking ass spot the first time round. Do you want to see?
No. I really don't.
Do you guys want to see?
Please don't, because I'm going to have to watch this back at some point. Please don't. If you do want to see, though, I'm sure if you message him for a photo, he'd love to send you one.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to show people his ass. He showed me, and I didn't even ask. Literally didn't ask.
Oliver came round the other week, he's like, how's your ass? And I just went, that good.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
No, Morgan says no a few times. Mean! You mean bastards!
I'm with Morgan on that. No.
Still coming.
No. Thank you, because you guys are over there. I'm like, this is live and extreme.
I can smell it.
Oh. I'm trying to keep down my dinner here.
Yes, Jen S, you're absolutely correct. This one's got nice pace to it.
Yeah.
Moving really, really well.
Yeah,
you want to dance to it,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Benjamin says, maybe I should have her take a pic for me.
Who take a pic for what?
Sorry? My bottom.
Oh, God, no.
She hasn't got a camera here today. So
I have my phone, but the camera's not good enough.
Yeah.
We'll just go with that, shall we?
No,
that's the reason.
No impressive pics and high definition of my bottom today, thank you.
But if any of you guys would like professional promotional photos taken of you, please let me know, because I'd like to, as long as it's not of your ass.
Yeah. Professor Dick,
or anything else rude.
Very much for popping into the show. We will see you later. See, Rapture's track before, which was very similar, was kind of smooth and it oozed. This one dragged you towards the dance floor. It had those percussive bits that were going on in there that just made it feel pacey, you know. I think it might have been a couple of BPM faster.
It just feels like it was going to kick into something more.
Everyone's playing safe tonight, are they?
It doesn't feel like it. Well, those last two tracks, it felt like... Well, the last one didn't feel like it was going to kick into something more. It just felt like it needed something more in it. Whereas this feels like it's going to kick into something.
Into something
like
more.
Something big is going to happen.
Okay.
Again, which would be great if you're mixing it into another track.
Yes. Where to give on this one? I think I'm going to give you an 8.5 on this one, fella. Kind of commercial, but had pace and made me want to nod and dance. And I don't know if you noticed, but the energy within the studio just kind of picked up a little bit, and we got happier about it. And I genuinely believe that's because of the music.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Music and mood are definitely combined.
Music is definitely
like
mood.
Not even just listening to it, making it as well.
Yeah.
As we all know. But again, that's why you need to make it part of you.
Okay, Surge B. I've seen this name before. Yeah, we have. Acidity.
Surge.
Thank you.
Acidity Surge B. Original mix.
Unhinged Filth of the last track said well produced, but I want faster. It's literally what we were saying.
I haven't seen you around here before.
Oh god, Jesus, that's what she said. Like something bigger could have happened. But I'm dust. I'm gonna ban you on the next one, I swear to God.
That's what she said. Come on, man.
Comedy timing here is perfect tonight.
Like you said, the mood's been lifted. Now, this is the first sort of like techie sounding song we've had.
More electro.
Yeah.
Good bass. Good bass.
More kind of like, yeah, good bass. Hi-hat?
Yeah.
What it looks like? Yeah.
Hi-hat.
Okay, cool. Shit, catch the lingo here.
Again, got pace. It feels like it's going somewhere.
Yeah. Mushroom tea? Never.
2 seconds, Ben.
Hello. I haven't seen you around here
Hang on a minute, what is that in the background? Did we just get photobombed?
Photobomb. That's posh vocals.
Hang on a minute, what is that in the background? Did we just get photobombed?
Yeah, there.
on this scene, I'm the hottest in fashion.
Fucking bass is lovely.
Yeah, I was going to say loving that bass line. You're not typing.
Jesus. It's white in there, it should be there.
Bice.
Thank you.
Okay, well.
Oh, is it? Oh, right, no. See, Serge Lamonta's been here and LeBlanc's been here as well.
Yeah, it's very well produced.
Hang on a minute, what is that in the background? Did we just get photobombed?
Like, it's not getting aggressive, it's adding a few more little bits in, which make it a little bit more interesting,
It
you
sort
know?
of builds, but without being too in your face.
Yeah.
Because it starts off, it catches your attention straight away, but then it still keeps building without getting too much. It's like the worst when people just shovel over shit.
On
Time.
Photobombed.
Am I correct? I think you're correct. Jason Marsh in the building. How's it going, my man? I like everything about this track. There isn't anything I don't like.
No, vocals aren't catching me.
You're not?
Yeah, I'm not. The vocals aren't catching. No, the only thing I can think of is, damn, she's posh. Rather than going yes and wanting to like hear more of the vocals, it's just like shit. But the track itself is good, really well produced.
This is just getting good scores all over the show.
Okay.
Movement at A1's giving it a 9.5. I think I'm going somewhere close to that myself.
I'm interested to see how he ends it.
Little fade out. I absolutely loved everything about that track. Electro, dirty, underground, kept you interested, got aggressive without being too aggressive, kept you interested. 9.5 all day long. If you want to put some electro into the URL and you want me to appreciate it, this is close to what you want to do. Yeah. I love my electro. I love my my fast-paced, dirtier kind of electro, and this is it. Lee Harvey does absolutely beautiful electro, and 2 songs back he put one in and it was beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. Very similar to this, very similar to this. That was lovely. That was lovely. Who was that? That was you. Okay. Nope. Okay, so this man uses this thing here, which is considered by some to be the most awful piece of fucking kit ever. It's the Arc Zoom, and each of these little lights, there will be hundreds of them around here, are samples. And this man is triggering these samples live and then fanning around with the effects and stuff on this box as well. To say this guy impresses me is a fucking understatement. You can catch him at Clownfest 6, but for right now, let's listen to his Slipknot cover. Is it Slipknot? Tell me it's Slipknot, yeah. Yeah, right?
Hello.
Yeah. Fnatic 12,000 says, this guy is an alien. You're not wrong.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah.
No, excuse the dirty talk. That fingering action is impressive.
Stroking. And Jen says, using pressure too. Yeah, literally. Let's see if there was a bit of John Alchemy says, this is a bit chill for Nobody IRL, and then Nobody IRL says, this ended up being real chilled compared to what I planned. Jen says, I believe he has it triggered to play different samples with different pressure. That's insane.
That's nuts.
That is insane.
It's one thing remembering where they all are, but the fact that the different pressure makes great.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Seriously, your brain, mate. Your brain.
Ignitus 12,000 says, send him a container of cats. Agreed. Agreed. He did another cover of Slipknot, I think, and the Slipknot fans just did not get it. They were like, I have no idea what you're doing there, mate, but it sounds awful. Put it into the URL and we were like, mate, 10.
Just goes to show it's all about your audience.
Yeah.
Like you were saying earlier, it might not work for one person, someone else might love it.
Yeah, there are always going to be people that appreciate what you do, there just might not be a massive crowd.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing.
Exactly that.
Like, even though I might not be a massive fan of this genre, whatever it is of music, like the skill involved in it, sometimes that makes a hell of a difference to a track, and if you know the skill involved behind it, the story behind it, that can change how you feel about a track.
Yeah, that's like a hot girl who opens her mouth and suddenly she's down to like a 5, and then somebody who's not quite as hot but has got a brain, it's like you're a 10.
Yeah, exactly. Once you know
the person behind it,
exactly. That's how I'm planning to live my life anyway. Yeah, you should send this to Marianne Hobbs, she'd love it. Especially on her electro show, whatever it's called, she'd love it. And like the fact that if they hate the first one, you should do another rated segment. It's good to know that's what drives you. You should.
Battery is literally going to explode, I think. Ah. David Johnson just turned up. How's it going, my man? This is what I like about the URL. We start with like a certain number of people, and then we stay with that certain number of people, but they're all different throughout the night. You know, people pop in. Oh, how's it going? You know, I just started popping on my Tuesday.
That's what's good about it. You dip in and out of it, but also if you miss anything, you know you miss something, you can always watch back. Yes, mate. I love how he's getting into it as well. It's really nice to watch.
Yeah.
I've been totally like sucked into the video as well.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Just keep it simple.
Yep. Like this is part of Daniel's appeal as well. You know. Okay, you might not be interested in the track, but you're damn interested in what the fuck he's doing. Yeah. Right. You've got the package here, fella.
Yeah. You got Black Panther colours, so.
Fingering the bass line. Just following what he's playing, so to keep that in time and finger drum at the same time, you know?
Impressive. It's like being a one-man band.
Yeah. However, I will agree with you, Daniel, that this is very chilled compared to what you usually do. Great quarter.
Okay, yeah, it's a lot chiller.
Yeah, loads chill.
But then with the incentive of the fact that Slipknot fans didn't like the first one, it's totally so I do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love pissing people off.
It was like they just did not get it.
Perfect.
I can understand that though, you know, I guess most of them are solely die-hard metal fans, you know?
I think we need to say fingering more.
Yeah, I'm literally. Finger this, finger that, finger in your hair. Wait.
No! That's how you got your ass full last time. Stop sticking your finger up there.
Damn it.
Seriously, I just really should play piano.
Yeah, right. I imagine he does, or has at some point.
Yeah, that fingering technique's insane. Just saying finger now.
I want more of this. This, what you're doing. Yeah, I know it. I know it. You were going to end right at the end. Yeah, it's half.
Boom.
Halfway through, it did kind of sound like a noodle. However, we are massively impressed with how you work, whatever it is you're doing there. So like you're getting a 9 for the package. The track felt like it was a little long, and you got glitchier towards the end. I would have preferred to have seen some of that glitch down in between it. So that probably is going to reflect on my score, but I'm still going to give you an 8. You know, for the package, you're a 9+, no problem. That track just wasn't quite the breakcore madness that I was expecting, and therefore that's what my scores are. Carly?
Yeah, I'd say about the same.
Yeah.
The thing is, I was completely fascinated by the video.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. He's already got you at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's just like that's a hell of a skill to be able to produce that sound with 2 bits of tech.
Yeah, literally.
And it's just like
I think there might be something running in a door, but it's literally just like a couple of loops that he's got running, pressing stuff over the top.
It's always impressive to see a one-man band do something like that.
Yeah, exactly right. So you've already got the edge step into a stage. You know, you've already got the edge on other people because people want to actually watch what you do. You know, so whether or not the track is blinding or not, you're still going to get people watching what you do. You know, win-win, mate. Absolute fucking win-win. Right, the last time this motherfucker put this in.
Oh, is this Charlie Ryan?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Charlie.
So apparently last week when social media blacked out for 6 hours and the world lost its fucking shit, Charlie decided to write a tune. Now, I will say that the last fucking tune, I don't know if you saw the last tune he put in, 11 minutes long.
Wow. Yeah, we were saying that the 7-minute early was a bit too long.
Do you know what I mean?
Charlie,
11 minutes
Charlie.
long. Like, literally, we were all like, Charlie, can you just squash this down a bit? So, he's given us a 4-minute track this time.
Hey, that makes up for it. This little lie of mine.
Sounds real familiar.
It does. Sounds like that German,
Is that, yeah.
German bass.
Yeah. Rammstein.
Rammstein, that's the one.
I stole the fears of the world.
With, what's his name? Leonard Cohen and stuff.
Is this Charlie singing? It's gotta be, right?
I wish I could keep you here, but no one ever stays. Ripped the sun down out of the sky and brought it home for you.
I am vocals there.
Apparently it is Charlie singing.
Yeah. It is a bit like a dark Nick Cave. That's exactly what I was thinking. Got a very Nick Cave sound to it.
Almost sounds like Kurt on the Unplugged album. Singing the Meat People, Meat Puppets.
There is a definite... see the inspiration behind it, can't you?
Yeah. Charlie's massively into Soundgarden and shit.
Yeah. And that bit just there. Yeah, I kind of like the fact the guitar takes over.
Ripped the sun down out of the sky and brought it home for you.
Charlie, if these are your vocals, mate, you're getting an 11. hear the unplugged set from Nirvana right now.
Because they just need like a little bit of melody over this bit. It'd totally be.
Darren Cole's in the building, and so is the light has just turned up. How is it going, the two of you? Banter between you two is funny as hell, but unfortunately Darren Cole is on a 60-day fucking ban, so Facebook's a really fucking boring place at the moment. I mean, Matt Dobbs is trying, he is, but without, you know, Darren Cole there to fucking bite back at the things, it's just going nowhere. Darren, what we're trying to say is stop getting fucking banned. Honestly, Facebook is a much better place when you're around. You know, there's certain people on Facebook that you can play with, like me and Oliver.
Yeah.
You know, and then suddenly one of them gets banned, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, Facebook's
just
boring
takes
now.
all the fun out of it. Don't ban him,
Charlie.
He's a twat, but we love him.
Yes, Charlie, that was fucking amazing. If that was you on vocals, that's 11 all day long.
Yeah. And if it wasn't, I'd still give you a 9.5.
Yeah, like production work, you know, 9. I'll give you a 9.
I'm loving the grunginess.
But if honestly, if that vocal work is you, that is just absolutely awesome.
In fact, I want to know how much of it was him.
Yeah, I'm going to message him after
I
the
want
show,
to know
and
how
I
much
want
was
to know
him and what was sampled.
Yeah, and where did you get it from, and what did you do?
Because I know he's uber talented.
I can guarantee that the guitar work is his, and I can almost guarantee that the drum work is his because he's just bought he's got us an electric kit. So that's two of the 3. You know, I wouldn't be surprised
if it's
the
3
bass,
out of 3. Then definitely an 11.
And then the vocals.
Yeah,
Charlie,
exactly.
Charlie.
There's a reason we love Charlie motherfucking Ryan.
And there's a reason I did not watch this the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, I said we need some more drum and bass.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, check this guy out. Point 2, all the way from Australia, mate.
Oh, on the beach.
Yeah.
Okay, that's instantly giving you an 8 from me. That beach looks lush.
Give me a kick drum. The light says Darren Cole is just a waste of space. I know you don't mean that. You'd give him a reach around if you were, you know, I know you would. Matt, I know you would.
What a wonderful image. Clown Army love. That's how we do it. Oh, I'm liking this.
Yeah, apparently Gaz was on Dom's show last Sunday, but I was over in the Warminster studio and I couldn't watch, but I will watch the replay. Get the feeling this is probably the MPC one. I can't really see though. Right, Benjamin LaQuenta Sorensen, who is in contact with Charlie Ryan right now, has just informed me and my co-host that Charlie Ryan says that was all him.
Beautiful.
He's not at home at the moment, but he will watch later. Yeah, literally 11, mate. Fucking 11.
Yeah.
Now, did Gaz say what this is? MPC Live first edition, I was correct. Or did I say 1? I saw Gaz put this one up and I was like, oh, I'm tempted to watch it because it's on a beach and his last one was really good. But then he might put it into the URL, so I'm glad I waited.
Something's worth waiting for. This is good.
The sound that you've just added in might be a touch high in the mix, but...
Say that you mean it's overpowering?
Yeah, just a tiny bit high in the mix.
I'd agree with that. It sort of drowned out everything else.
Oh, it drove the song for a little bit.
Yeah. It worked there better.
They sound like they're filtered down a little bit now. Carly is a bass freak, it would seem. I did not know this about Carly.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know you were this, like this.
Oh yeah, love a bit of bass.
Okay.
Did I not tell you about the time when I fell asleep in a nightclub in a bass speaker, like fell asleep in a speaker? I think that's why I love bass so much, because literally it makes me so chilled. I love a good bass line. I mean, I think it didn't help that I'd probably been partying for 5 days straight.
I'm just going to curl up in the loudest speaker I can find.
My mates were like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm going to sleep, shut up.
Exactly.
Gaz and Wood, ladies and gentlemen, point 2. Gaz, I'm going to give you Ribbon and 9. Great track, fun, friendly, wasn't too dark, which was good. The synth line that came in was maybe a tiny little bit too loud, and that is literally the only bad thing I can say about the song.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Carly
yeah.
was loving the bass work, loving the bass work.
Definitely.
So yeah, Gaz, pretty much what we're saying there is continue to do what you do. Continue to put tracks our way, because then we can sit here and go like this for 5 minutes.
And maybe next time invite us to that beach too.
Yeah, all the way in Australia. That's
Yes,
a fucking
mate.
£600 flight.
Don't care. That beach looks worth it.
Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to launch a plug for this, which is Public Broadcast Music TV. Like I say, we will be going over here if we can full time. Oh, it looks like we've got 155 viewing us now on there as well. Let's see if it
real.
Let's see if it'll, yeah. Might take a while because continue to do what you do. There we go. Continue to put tracks our way. So now we can sit here and go like this. Feedback from 5 minutes. But yeah, that's us over on Public Broadcast Music TV. All the way in Australia. That's a fucking £600 flight.
Don't care.
Oh look, there's messages as well. You can get messages. Now is I'm just going to launch. Maybe I should have that up as well. This, which is Public Broadcast Music TV. There we go. Like I say, we will be going over here if we can full time.
It's getting real.
Oh, it looks like we've got 155 viewing us now on there as well. So yeah, quick plug for Public Broadcast Music TV. We're over there. There's a few other people over there. Corey Rosen runs it, and literally, if you have content that you want to put out, he will quite comfortably help you and put his content on his channel. Like I say, we've got 30 odd people watching here and 150 people watching over there, so it's well worth doing. So there's a little plug for Public Broadcast Music TV. You can catch just about everything I do on Public Broadcast, and there are a few others of us that have gone over there. And in that same vein, this is Brandon Grimes, and this is Squirrel, I believe, who you can catch at Clownfest 7, and we really enjoy his tracks. So let's settle in and listen to his latest. Oh, it's loud as fuck. This is someone who's got his mastering under control. Okay, this is not what I expected. I was expecting faster. You know what expectation is, don't you? Mother of all fuck-ups. I want a bigger penis. Santa, I want a bigger penis.
Weapons are detected.
This has got a trap feel to it.
I'm liking it.
It's very spicy. It's like every hit is like a drop of water. What? Yeah.
Weapons are detected.
Ooh, bling, like a man. Very gaming feel to it.
Yes. No, £600 to Australia.
Which is only 600 miles to Australia.
Yeah, literally. I'm going now.
Yeah, exactly. I'll drive us there.
Let's go. Fuck me, that's literally just Scotland and back 600 miles, isn't it?
About that.
800, yeah, somewhere around there. Jesus has changed his pattern and said, that's what Mark said. I never fucking said nothing. I'll tell you a little story in a minute. Do it then. There we go. Oh, I meant to do the thank you post for last week. I forgot. Bollocks. Yeah, I usually do a thank you post to list of people that have had tracks in the show. Totally forgot to do it last week.
Naughty. Very naughty. Marketable too. Like it.
Okay, I like what the track did. I was expecting different, and I should stop expecting things off of people because, like you say, music is expression, and you know. But yeah, like the stuff we've heard before is a little bit darker from him, so that's kind of what I was expecting. That was a very, very light track.
Yeah, never assume. You know what happens when you assume, don't you?
Yeah, make an ass out of you and me. That's the one. I should stop making assumptions.
Aye.
But I like the track. I like the fact that all the percussive sounds sounded like dripping water.
Yeah.
Blop.
And this Fanatic 12,000 cowbell seriously is like Oliver, like puppeting you here, like cowbell. What the fuck?
For some reason, Stefanatic, Fanatic 12,000, is absolutely in love with the cowbell. Like, absolutely in love with the cowbell. Yeah.
Then I dare him to do a track with just cowbell.
Yeah, right. It's funny you say this, because he hit a cowbell 4 times and then looped it.
Oh my god, really? I was actually joking. I didn't think you would actually have done it.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This dude does some of his sets naked.
Oh, okay. I see why you like him.
Anyway, I think we're talking about Brandon's track. Yeah, it just kind of missed me by. I like the intricate way in which you built it. I like the bass sound that came in later. It was really, really aggressive. It wasn't what I was expecting from you, and that's my fault, not yours. I'm still going to give you a 9 on it, I think.
Yeah, I'd give him a 9. I liked it. It was nice.
Quirky,
yeah.
You know, different.
Wasn't too in your face though, but at the same time kept your attention.
Yeah, and had some big noises that came in through. I liked it. All right. But yeah, it just kind of missed me a bit. Still good. Okay, Grey Weller coming up next. Ooh. And then we have 11 tracks to go. And that would be right for a 3-hour show.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes
no. Stream with StreamYard. I'll endorse this. Mr. Wiggly uses it.
Can be a real
Don't see why you shouldn't. I'm stuck in the dark ages and still using OBS and only streaming to one platform now.
I don't mind the promotion, but that advert was shit.
Yeah. Most of them are, unfortunately.
I'd say, what adverts have to be so shit? I'm liking this already then.
Okay, Hammer of Sorrow by 1010 Black Box. The channel name is PFM Module. And he is a part of the show because I have subbed. Ben's another person who's proudly naked.
Are any of these folk happen to be in the calendar?
Not with full penises out, no.
Well, no, but they're naked, mostly.
I may have a picture of Ben completely naked if you would like to see it. He said he doesn't mind me sharing it about a little bit. Ben, should we get that reaction on live?
Oh man, you are going to show me a picture, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
I apologise for my reaction now.
He has given me full permission to show you these pics around. Not that I have yet.
Oh, so this is the first for me, is it?
Let's start here.
Damn, boy. see why he's happy to be naked. Fair enough.
Ben, I hope that was okay with you, fella. You did say it was alright.
I mean, fair shout.
Yeah, that's exactly
you got it flown today.
That's exactly what I said.
Shit. Wow. Just so you know, I'm not sending any naked pics back in return. You wanted to flaunt it. You didn't give me one gift. Well, lucky you. Most guys don't even get that.
Ben says, no, I have no shame. You carry on, no problem.
Yeah, we won't ask permission.
He says you'll get kicked from YouTube. Oh no, don't worry. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Did you PM them to Jen at all, Ben? I know she asked. Don't know if you did or not.
You should.
Okay, that's a compliment, I believe, there, Ben.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's getting to that stage of my life where I compliment most things right now.
How long have you been single now, Carly?
Just over a year.
How many boys have you shagged in that time? Carly, that's criminal. That's absolutely criminal, but we'll get into that after the show.
We are?
Yeah, well, let's not talk about it on the show.
Yeah, let's not. That just sounded wrong, what you meant.
I know.
We're not.
We're not. But we will address this situation. I will tell Carly to get back on that horse because, let's face it.
Oh, mate, I need to jump that horse so hard.
You need to get under that horse. You need to get under that horse so hard.
Through it, round it, anywhere I can.
Lick it, kiss it, stroke it.
Shit, golfers are looking hot right now, mate. Fuck's sake.
Carly golfers. Yeah, Carly works in a golf club.
Seriously, people save me.
Yeah. You do realise you've just opened yourself up to 1 billion fucking penis pics in your inbox.
I'm up for that right now, seriously.
Send Carly penis pics. Send Carly penis pics. She's just said yes. It's not unsolicited. Do it. Okay.
It's not as much fun when it's not solicited. It's not the same, but I'm not going to turn it away, trust me. I'll rate you out of cats if you need me to. And not just the men, girls feel free to carry on as well. I'll look at all pics. Seriously.
So yeah, just groinal area for Carly at the moment. Just snap your groinal area and send it over. Hammer of Sorrow.
I liked it.
It was more of an art piece than a track.
Background.
Yes.
Background music.
Yeah.
Because you could tell we totally talked over the whole thing.
Literally.
So apologies for that.
Yeah, no, but isn't like tracks are supposed to be able to give up energy, you know? And through that track's energy, we started getting...
We took dick pics.
Yeah, you know?
The kind of energy it gave off was dick pic energy, right, okay.
But that's kind of like, if you've got a track playing in the background and it's just sapping you, you know, and there's no energy and everybody in the room's not talking, you don't really know why you're not talking, and it's like, oh, it's the music. It's just sapping your energy. That didn't do that. Admittedly, it did miss me by because it's more of an art piece, so I don't think it's very fair for me to mark it. And we shall move on. Once you've all sent Carly a dick pic, or 2. Or 3, you know? I mean, she obviously is cock hungry right now. So get on over there into her inbox. No, I'm joking, people. I really, really am. But I'll be sending her a dick pic later. So if you can, you should. Right, this track is 8 minutes long.
Surprise.
Alright, we'll not get that for her. Let's spin it in. Says I'm not sure I can do that. Oh, Inky! Just send them some pics. Morgan says somewhere, email, Facebook, through the letterbox. I'm guessing Facebook.
Through the letterbox, no. That's just creepy. If you know where I live,
morning, 3 penises through your box, and 2 guys squashed up against the glass.
If you know where I live, that's really, really, really creepy. Email's fine, Facebook's fine. Via Mark is also fine. I'm sure if you have
Somebody said that via me.
I'm sure you'd like to look too.
Well, you know, I have. Woo! Woo!
Just don't filter, right? Just send as is.
Put in the side trans door. Okay, where the Nephilim Hunt by Autumn Hang. That's it, 8 minutes long. Benjamin says, somebody come into my Chatterbait room and throw me some tokens. Give us a link to your Chatterbait then, mate. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, never call his bluff. Seriously. It's a good thing I've got my laptop. Straight in there.
Who are the Nephilim, says Benjamin LeQuentin Sorensen. Well, obviously you've not been down enough YouTube rabbit holes. They're part of the Anunnaki, I believe. Something to do with hybrid aliens, humans. They're like X amount of foot tall, and that's the reason why all of the doorways in olden times are like 9 foot fucking tall or whatever. No, Nephilim? I'm sure it is. It's got something to do with the Bibles or anti-Bible or something. It's been a long time since I've played any of those holes, so don't fucking quit. Jesus, yes, Chatterbait is for wankers. I believe that's how it came about.
Generally what it's for.
Yeah, oh, there's my masturbating, there's my masturbating, there's my masturbating. There's a dog. There's my masturbating. Blank wall. Have you seen the Kick have got live chat as well?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. But nobody physically in front of you, you know?
No, we're the same.
Bored of making love to my phone. Bored of making love to my laptop. Oh, you can see me wanking now. I was.
Oh, believe me, you didn't want to.
Alien Brave says he's 6'3". You're at least, well, nearly a foot taller than me. Hello, Dogobert. Yeah, I think I'm 5'6", but I'm probably 5'5".
Yeah, I'm probably 5'6". We always add an inch, eh? Don't we? Everywhere.
Yeah, in any respect.
In every possible way. Yes, we do. I stick dog. Ballsack on my knee, thanks. No, leave them up alone, for God's sake. Start shouting. Oh! Who was that made a song? Is that you or Oliver?
Oliver, I think.
It's just shagging noises.
I've tried using them, but I haven't found the right modes.
Opened it up. I played it and I forgot I didn't realise my speakers were the volume was full on my phone. Yeah. So that was hilarious.
There is nothing wrong with this track. However, this kind of stuff doesn't entice me to dance.
For me, it feels a bit samey. Again, like they're playing it safe. There's some really good bits in there.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
Somebody said the kit could do with being a bit bigger. I kind of agree.
Yeah, there's like a few tweaks it needs here and there, but other than that, it's very well produced, definitely. It sounds all very it's all very... What's it in time, you know what I mean? Like,
Nothing's
it's all,
clashing.
Yeah, no, it all works real well.
Yeah, there is nothing wrong with this track. Again, it feels safe. A lot of trance to me just feels safe. You know, like it's safe music.
And that's kind of what
Actionless says, sounds good, but not the length of the track. Yeah, it's just, it's not the same thing at the beginning as it is at the end, but it's got, you know, very similar.
Yeah, it's definitely built more at the end. It's definitely built throughout the track.
Yeah. See, this is for me. If this was on stage, then I would literally be like, is there another stage that we can go and find just with a little bit more energy?
I'd say that depends on the light show that went with it.
Yeah, very true, and what you were on at the time and who you were with, you know?
Yep.
We're not going to another stage. Well, fuck you, then I'm off. But no, there is nothing wrong with trance. It just misses me by. I think the track was very, very competent, like somebody said it could do with a larger kick. And again, like, personal preferences coming into play here, so I'm going to give it rimming at an 8. It's a very competent track. It does what it does. Like Actionless says, it's a little bit too long. Kind of felt a little bit samey. But no, it's a competent track. I just don't like fucking trance in like varying forms. Right, Mort Lingern is up next. So, very little techno tonight then.
I didn't even realise that.
Jesus says of the last track, I love toms in a track, very few these days it seems. I've never used a tom in anything, which is cardinal sin because they're rhythmical and they move things on. Which this track has vibes of, except for synthwave, which this track has vibes of, yeah, absolutely. Sounds like electronic skank. Says that track has cymbals too, rare these days. I definitely use cymbals, mostly from the TR8s because they sound lovely. Stereo Ripe, we haven't seen you for a long time, my man. How's it going? He says this is weird but also enjoyable. It's where I'm landing on it at the moment. Just a little bit bored.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it just feels like it's going to kick into something.
Well, hopefully. Mr. Weekly says, Tom was also my friend on MySpace. He was mine for a little while as well. Oh, I was expecting more from that.
So was I.
Yeah. Actionless says, still sounds intro. Yep.
Yeah,
you just said the same thing.
Yeah,
sounds like it's building.
Building. It's still something, but it feels like something big is going to kick.
It should do. We want
because I'm loving that. Yeah, I'm loving it. Build-up's great. I'm loving that quick beat in the back. That
the interesting rhythm.
It's kind of like heartbeat pulsating. Kind of. It sounds good.
If you drank like 6 cans of Monster.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, and I don't know if you've all seen, but Lindsay is now back in the country, so I'm hoping at some point she will be on the show as well. Have you seen any of her posts?
They are amazing.
Rock.
Boiling hot water, rock.
And she's all giddy about it as well.
I love it. Yeah. I love seeing people on their holidays. It's great. And what is just, like you say, rock. She's just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Look, it's an amazing rock.
Hill.
There's a really big rock over there that we can't get to unless we've got 4x4. It was incredible. It looks amazing though. I cannot wait to hear how it was.
Did you hear that she got stuck in?
Yeah, she missed a flight.
Yeah.
Oh.
They wouldn't accept the test.
I mean, of all places to get stuck. I mean,
yeah.
Glad it got sorted, and hopefully got sorted. No issue for you guys, and it was all smooth. But you know, damn. You know, like all those people who had to stay in certain countries when lockdown first started. It's like, oh shit, I got to, like my mum nearly had to stay in Australia. They were stressing at me, and I'm like, Australia?
Yeah, just
stay there.
Stay there for a bit.
What?
You know?
It's like January. She had to come back in like January, February time. Why the hell would you come back here? Stay there until like June. Then come back.
Yeah.
Oh no, you might have to stay. Damn. It just feels like a build up.
Yeah, the whole track does.
And this is the bit where it
wants to be going, or it should be.
It should be really kicking in. And again, I'm biased because I love a bass line, but I really should like some big old rib caging. Oof. I don't think it's
gonna 10 mil says wifey gives it a 6. Mil says too trancey for me. It feels more ambient to me. Stereo Rub says I've been off Facebook and lost track of when everything happens. It's true. Well, literally all you've missed in the past week is Squid Games memes and the SP404 XL got released. That's it. See, it's gotten busier, but it's not keeping my attention. He says sounds modular to me. Could be.
It's really good, but it just feels like it's the build up to something really big.
Yeah, it sounds intricate and clever. It's just.
It does. I mean, I think that's what's a little bit frustrating about it. It's like that, but you're just like, oh my god, there's so much going on. All these little details are making this amazing sound. Where's it going? Yeah. Again, we talked through a lot of it, so again, it's good background music.
Yeah. Like again, if I was in kitchens and stuff, then this is the kind of thing. I used to listen to a lot of Square Pusher and stuff. This is very similar to that. So that would be where I'd listen to it, you know. Just something that ticks in the background, ticks along nicely.
Definitely not Car Journey though, because it's too chill for that.
Yeah. Welcome to Lullaby FM.
Not that we're saying it's boring at all, it's just not.
No.
It just feels like it should kick into something else.
See, Morgan, it's got all sorts going on, but has it got groove?
Groove is a good word, but there's bits of it that do.
Like, it kind of has groove, but it feels more like a machine gun.
Yeah, not smooth.
Yeah, not smooth groove, yeah? Like the groove is smashing you over the head.
Which is not a bad thing.
No.
But that's why it probably feels like it should build on something more, because it's almost like it's giving, it sounds so wrong, but like a pre-beating.
Yeah, into
something. Wow, everything's reverting back to sex.
Oh, go on, if you had to slap a number on it, what would you say?
I'm going to give that a 6. I agree with 10 Mil's wife, I'm giving it a 6. I'm afraid for me, it just feels like it should be more.
Somebody else give it a score so I don't have to. Okay. Really, really hard that one, because it just missed me by because it wasn't slamming, and I like slamming.
Yeah. But there was a lot of detail to it. So it was really well made.
Yeah, intricate, well put together.
Playing it safe.
Yeah. Personal preference on this one. I'm going to give you a 707. What would I do to improve it? Really don't know, because anything that I would suggest to you on that track would change it into a completely different track. It wouldn't be that track at the end of the day. Morgan Juniper says 8 on production. Synth text just says it needs a 4/4. I honestly think that was what it was missing. I mean, it's almost there, but it's got so many other beats going on with it. Just to kind of give me something to grab hold to, but you're not writing for me, so. Yeah, see, John Alchemy says 4/4 was there, but lost in too many kicks. Literally what I was saying.
There was a lot going on, wasn't there?
There was a lot going on. Okay, so we are down to the last 9, I believe. Oh, hello. Charlie Revkit. Dubstep. Do you feel?
I'd say Revkit.
Okay, good. before that kicks. MLC Foon says, okay, thanks for the critics. It's rather improvised, all of it on a JX3P. Gaia monotribe triggering Nord drums. Yeah, I just think that there was you put too many drums in there, and it just kind of it took away from its groove, I think. But like literally, just keep putting tracks our way, please, and let's get back into this. That was rewind.
All right, now that I have your attention, let's play some fucking dubstep or something.
Light it up.
Seeing the club with the crowd just
yeah, for me, I'd pull that dark bass out a bit, just a bit more, proper deep basses. But again, bigger and different.
Yeah, I'm going to whack it up here.
Yeah.
But no, I think you're right. It's very top ended.
Yeah, the deep bass needs to come out.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when it kicks in. When it drops that bit. It needs to be deeper.
Actually, you're right. It's very, very top ended. We could do a lot more bass on that. It's not as fuck.
Oh, I'm loving it though. Still loving it. I think that's my only criticism.
Tim Mill says, is this dubstep? Not strictly, I don't think. Yeah, down. No one ordered a white dog.
Is it really a dog?
Well, he's a cat dog, yeah.
Cat dog. Bass just needs to kick every time. It doesn't have to be throughout the track, but just every time it kicks in, that deep bass needs to come out.
No, I agree. I think the bass tone could be turned up a bit.
Other than that, I'm liking it.
Mr. Wiggly's loving it as well. I don't know if I'd strictly call it dubstep, but I get it. There were like 2 or 3 points in there where it sounded like dubstep.
Exactly. But then I'm liking the fact that it's not, but it gives you that feel of dubstep.
Yeah. Not a blatant in your face.
No.
Okay, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
Is your slapper number on it?
Yeah, I'm going to give that 10.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm going to give that 10. Like I said, other than bringing out the deep bass line, that was...
Yeah.
I like that.
Right.
I'm a fan of that one. That was a good one.
Wow.
I'm definitely going to be following them.
Yeah, I didn't think it was strictly dubstep. There were elements in there where it did sound like a dubstep track, but the track around it was almost cinematic in a way. It made me think of westerns for some reason.
Probably why I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of like cinematic, like proper.
Yeah. Just like da da. Yeah. Anyway.
So what do you think of western? Because if you look at the actual album cover, it's got a western thing, so maybe that is kind of an inspiration.
Maybe that's where my mind went to.
Yeah.
Anyway, great track, really quirky. I'm gonna give you a quirky 8.5 on it. I agree with Carly 100% that I think the bass could be pulled out a little bit more though. It was very top endy, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Mr. Bigley says it was like dubstep with Led Zeppelin drums. So yeah, I'm glad that we're not the only people who are saying like it did feel like dubstep, but not a whole 100%.
But then I like that. Again, it's back to that whole don't pigeonhole it. Don't just put yourself into it. In fact, I think what's her name from Us Two? Lauren?
Oh yes, Us Two.
Same sort of thing. Like they don't want to pigeonhole themselves into this one type of genre. It's whatever mood
comes out.
Yeah, it's music. It doesn't matter. It's like art. Like why does it have to be any kind of art? It doesn't have to be modern or any of that. It just is what it is. And if it's what you feel like making at the time, then it's good.
Okay, next up, John Alchemy, who says, play this until it gets boring. Right, that's enough of that. Should we move on? I jest.
An hour and 36.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, honestly. And none of this existed before he sat at the computer to start writing it. There might be a couple of drum things that are maybe planned out just a little bit beforehand.
So this is him just messing around for an hour and a half?
Yeah.
What a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, that's probably what most of your live streams are. Not URL, but like your music stuff. It's just
ish. But this guy goes deeper than I do because I've got like patches saved here. You know, so my, I've got patches, so I've got a fallback. But literally, he's going that night, go that night, go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good few years, but only hardware in the past couple of years. And he's taken to it like a duck to fucking water. It really has.
Yeah, that's brave for someone who's only been doing it a couple of years.
Exactly right. Says, who even has a pigeonhole these days? I do. Tasty soup they make. Yeah, look, if you're ever really in need of a meal, just crush up some peanuts, go to where some pigeons are, throw the peanuts down, catch a pigeon. You're in.
Pigeon pie.
Pigeon pie. Apparently Gazm's off. Catch you later, Gaza. Gaza. Whoops. Gaza. Fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. Actionless says, I never listen to synth noodles before at least 3 joints. But that's the thing, like, is this sounding like a noodle? There's defo structure to it, and I get the feeling in a minute it'll pull it down. John Alchemy, did you by any chance see Mark Zafan's latest blog post on synth jams? Dude lit a fire with that video for sure. Set fires.
Yeah, it's all kind of really shit stirring.
It's all about getting interaction. So it doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. It's all about interaction. That's all it is.
It's all about people talking about it.
Yeah.
As long as they're talking about it, good or bad, it's talking about it. So you should stop talking about it.
John says, no, I haven't seen it, but I have to. Yeah, I mean, his points are valid, his points are valid. It's just, he could have sugarcoated some of them. Again, this stuff is perfect for clubs, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, this is what you want to hear in a club.
Especially if he's doing it just
off the cuff, yeah.
You can just sit there for an hour and a half doing that. What Christy said.
He started doing 3 hours to start with. Yeah, right?
Jesus Christ. Struggle doing an hour and a half set. Jesus.
Mr. Wiki says his points are not valid. Like, justify a comment. It's valid. There are a lot of jams out there which do feel like noodles, whether they're watering things down or not. You know, I did say to Mark at that point, I was like, you know, I'm aspiring to make something that the underworld would make, but I will quite comfortably listen to a jam from a friend. You know, and so it's all about levels of what you think is an acceptable jam or what you think is a noodle, and we're very, you know, we're kind of big on that here at the URL. You know, noodles don't really go anywhere, whereas structured things do. And I think that was his point, you know, make it a little bit more structured. I'm gonna say. Morgan says, I've submitted a little noodle stretched out into an arrangement. Yeah, like most of the stuff that I do is a noodle, you know, but I try and make that noodle sound as close to like a track as I can. It's hard work, it really is hard work, and it all takes practice.
What do you mean when you say noodle?
It just kind of doesn't go anywhere, you know. It's got no dynamics, no peaks, no breaks, just kind of noodling along, you know.
That's how every track starts.
Yeah, but then you refine it so that it doesn't sound like a noodle and it's got structure to it.
Yeah, but surely, but that's the beginning of every track. Noodles without a noodle, you ain't got shit.
Yeah. But that, you know, should you be showing that noodle or should it be?
Well, okay, that shouldn't be a finished product. No.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I think that was the point.
And then I suppose it's again, like you're saying, it's all each to their own, isn't it? Because some people might really like that.
Yeah, Mr. Wiggly, I did say that he should have sugarcoated what he said a lot. Mr. Wiggly says, this is what he said. There are far too many newbies posting jams with gear that they barely know, with a skill level they barely have, and the end results. Yeah, is that we were awash with the kinds of posts, those kinds of posts, so it makes finding out good synth jams harder and harder as time goes on. Yeah.
But then what else do you call them other than newbies? Because they are a newbie, newbie's not an insult, I suppose.
No, but you shouldn't be afraid to post jams, though.
But no, you shouldn't. This is the point, this is what I like about the URL, is that even though we're criticising, we're meaning it in a loving way, it's to help you progress. And the thing is, if you're not going to take criticism, you really shouldn't be in this kind of industry. Of any sort, acting, singing, painting, photography, any of it, if you can't take criticism.
Just because we do it in a nice way doesn't mean to say everybody else is gonna.
Yeah, exactly. You know? That is the problem, though. Unfortunately, that is. But that shouldn't be the way. That's what sucks about social media and the social internet whole thing. Is the fact that people are, because they feel safe. They're hidden behind their keyboards and their screens, and they can call you wank all they want.
There's anonymity.
But they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't. That's the thing. Is most of the people who are criticising and saying this shit wouldn't do like what this guy's doing and sit there for an hour and a half and film himself and then stick it out on the internet for the world to see. But for those of you that do it, massive thumbs up, because those are the ones that can keep us going, because that's what it's about. Whether you like it or not, there's loads of painting styles that I don't like. It doesn't stop me from going to exhibitions and stuff. It doesn't stop me going clubbing just because I don't like techno. Although a lot of you are going to hate me for saying that.
Right, I've no idea. You don't like techno?
It's not my favourite genre of music. No, I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan of techno. But it doesn't stop me from, like, I enjoyed your night. When I've been to your nights, I've really enjoyed them, because I know the effort that you put into your music, and that makes a difference. But I wouldn't choose to go to a techno night. Doesn't mean it's going to stop me from going if I know somebody's going to be playing. It's just how it is, isn't it? Everyone likes their own type of thing.
Yeah.
Although I feel like I've massively insulted Mark by saying I don't like techno.
That's fine. Mr. Wiggly says, anyway, onwards and upwards, twirling, whirling, round and round. The URL is the opposite of that negativity. Absolutely. You shouldn't be afraid to put your jams out there, you know? I like I say, I can kind of see where he's coming from. There are a lot of people that just kind of, hey, look at me with my one-hand jam filmed.
15 minutes of fame.
On the cam mic, you know, when it's like, look, man, if you can't even put a line into your thing and you're doing it one-handed, then literally, you know, you need to rethink what you're doing. But anyway, I think we've
covered that nicely.
Yeah, we've done a lot there. We've done a lot. Now, a little bit trancy for me. But for the fact that it didn't exist before he started playing it, you have to give the man kudos. And so for those reasons, I'm going to give him an 808.
Yeah, I'd say around an 8, just because, like you say, the fact that he started from it's just sitting there and just doing that off the cuff.
Yep. And does it for like an hour and some. You could have broken it down a little bit more. I don't know if we had a break. Did we do a break?
Not really.
Yeah. Sometimes brakes are nice just to give you. It's not even a brake, but just like edge it down to just the kick drum. You know, for a little bit, just to let the track breathe.
I think we did talk a lot through it. So
we might have missed the break. So yeah. John Alchemy said, "Told you it was too trancy." It is a little bit trancy, but you know, you're still getting good scores because of the you know, the talent and the work that you're putting into that. And you know, like we said, you're turning up to these machines and going, right, how do they want to sound now? Like Kink does that a lot, and he gets so much praise for doing it. It's like, yeah, but there are other people that are doing that as well, you know. Daniel Kushner does it as well, just from scratch, nothing. Let's make something, you know. And I'd rather listen to fucking John Alchemy than Kink any fucking day. Do you know Kink?
I do, yeah. Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
Oh darn! Oh darn! I forgot to go back. There we are. Oh, excuse me. Michael Bath coming up next. I'm sure he got Tracking the Night last week, or the week before. Oh, I was going to sneeze. Let me just. Yeah, John Alchemy's getting great track scores. Chilling with 10 mil gave it a 9. So did David Johnson. Morgan Jr. gave it an 8.5. Actionless says he usually does, they're just not in these parts we heard. I believe that was referring to brakes.
Yeah, you'd think in an hour and a half it's gonna be brakes.
Insidious Prime, Inquisitus Prime says, if you started trying Linux, me dissing you because you make new mistakes isn't helping you or anyone. It does cause gatekeeping. The URL is like a workshop. That's beautiful.
I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a really nice way to describe it.
Yeah. And therapy. Weird therapy.
No point. You are being judged, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, no, just. And the thing is, you're allowed an opinion. Everybody is allowed an opinion.
You're also allowed to be offended by said opinion.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not going to stop you from having said opinion.
Although, you know, I draw the line at white power and fascist.
Oh yeah, we're not going that deep. This is silly. You know, this is meant to be a bit of fun. Come on, you know, we don't need to get into those kind of conversations. That's the sort of shit we're going to talk about when we actually have a proper clown fest in real life. We can all meet up. That's the things that we talk about at 5 o'clock in the morning, after insane amount of dancing. Can't move anymore. Then we can have those kind of chats.
Yeah, you're allowed an opinion just as long as it's within sensible fucking parameters.
Yeah, exactly.
There will be questions. There might even be a trial.
Trial by clown.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it as well. Yeah, Inky, I really like the workshop title as well. I'm glad I picked up on that message because I had to scroll through to find it. I'm glad I picked up on that.
Same that.
Yeah. Workshop, URL workshop. Yeah, you can see a spaceship just swirling through the void of space as this happens. Yes, there are triplets in there, but I don't believe this is in the Psytrance folder. No, it's Doctor Who.
Start off, darling. like how you were saying the Western, and I saw the thing in the back, and I was like, I think it's subliminal messaging.
My eyes usually here, so the rest of it just
corner of your eyes.
Yeah. Feels kind of cleansing. Yeah, Jen says it sounds like something would be good in a film. Agreed. Inquisitor's Prime says has a post-punk feel, almost gothy. Yes, I can see that. Definitely made me think of space, but then. You know, it has a
point.
Yeah, I think that was
yeah.
Right,
yeah, definitely.
So, yes, I liked it. It didn't grab me. I thought it was well done. Again, you're somewhere near an 8. I think anything less than that is a bit criminal.
Yeah, well produced. Definitely. Yeah. I'd probably give it an 8.5, but then I'm kind of getting, for me, that would be a proper, like, play that on an evening to chill out before bed sort of thing. That would be like a nice kind of wind down, chill track.
Has that sort of breath,
exactly.
exhale feel to
it
the
has a natural feel to it. Definitely. So I give it an 8.5 for that. But it just felt like it again, like that one of those previous tracks. It feels like it could go somewhere.
Yeah. It did just kind of bimble till it got to the end, kind of thing. Okay.
But in a very nice way.
ACTNLZZ. Oh, this is actionless. Yeah. I hate abbreviations, I suck. Actually, I'm going to take us out because then you will be able to see what's actually going on. I will see you in 5 minutes 35 seconds. absolutely loving this. I do like it when we get a fairly new member to the show, and then we actually see what they're really about. Actionless has put in a few tracks quite recently, and now it's good to get a look at them in their own environment, doing what they do, and this is seriously Clownfest material, like right here. Anyway, I'll shut up. Sound like you've got a kind of an issue with master volume though, unless that's planned. 3 times the volume has dipped a bit, but now I'm thinking that might be planned. I'm loving the jam, you know, and for me, that is a jam that is literally almost structured like a song, you know, like again, you know, I love synth jams, and that was a great synth jam, and the reason it was a great synth jam is because it sounded like it was a track. It had structure, really good, really good. I didn't quite like the volume drops, but I understand that they were there for effect, building tension, as John Alchemy says. But yeah, great track, and I think like 8.7 I think on that one. Really good. And what I liked about that the most was the fact that we could actually get to see you and how you work and what you do, and I would very much like to offer you a set at Clownfest, not for this one unfortunately, but for one in the future, and depending on where you're situated in the world, maybe a real one. So yeah, great track, thank you very much for popping it in. Okay, next up, TX2. Thank you so much.
Here's your fucking love song, baby. Yeah. You wanted it. Heard your love in someone else tomorrow. I'm done with it. Here's your fucking love song, baby. Yeah. Hope that other brick was just as dumb. Hope he's dumb as shit. I was always bad at writing love songs. Sorry I suck, mom, cause I drop bombs on my exes like I'm Pakistan. Their laughter's gone. Thought that would all change when I met this beautiful girl. Almost bought a wedding ring, didn't know what she'd do to my world. Over and over my pen shakes. Words can't convey how a heart breaks. Hurts but I won't let it stop me. Flirt with your best friend, what are we? Yes, it counts. Cheating at the end of a relationship. And if your vegan mouth touched his meat, that's really unfaithful shit. Here's your fucking love song, baby. Yeah. You wanted it. Heard your love.
Yeah, Corey put it in. I think they're from the Public Broadcast Music TV crew.
Here's your fucking love song, baby. still they got 1,000 papers. Crumbled up, jumbled stuff, lighting up a picture of a traitor. Watch it bust, turn to dust. Conversations always begin arguments. Damn. You always start of shit. How come you always said that I'm the start of it? Feeling like the Herms is a target hit. But watch this, I'm cautious, cause you were nothing but a thought, bitch. Who'd empty my wallet, you robbed it. Fucked all my enemies, proud and you're awesome. But I still wonder who's that chatted you. Who's the badder dude? Doesn't matter who. It's sad but true cause of your attitude. I'm sorry for him and the latter dude.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the lives of the short-lived, premature relationships that ended due to one party swindling in an unfaithful manner.
Oh, no, I scribbled that one out. I'll read this line right here.
Or being a cheating hoe!
Okay, perfect.
Whatever the case is, I hope these relationships do not, I repeat, do not rest in peace.
Wanted it. I'm done with it. Here's your fucking love song, baby, yeah. You wanted it. Hope that other prick is just as dumb. Hope he's dumb as shit.
Okay, well that had me gripped.
Okay, so yeah, I think they came from Public Broadcast Music TV.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
The whole package, you know, the comedy element, the video, it's a 9, right?
It was, yeah, easily. I was gripped.
Would you listen to it again?
Probably not. I might send it to some people.
Yeah.
But I definitely share it around. But it wouldn't be something that I would go back to and be like, oh, I've got to listen to it again.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah.
It took me a few seconds to work out if it was real or if it meant to be a piss tape.
Parody piss tape.
So yeah. I think it was half an excuse just to get the bodies out, but.
TX2, he's doing well for subscribers, like 3,000 views on it as well, so he's doing all right. Is that 3,000? Yeah. A couple of years old. Yeah, like for the package, it's 9. You know, you did well on the track. Personal preference, I might not. I'd like to hear more from you that isn't the love song and is your actual serious stuff.
Yeah,
you
to
know?
see what you actually do.
I've just subscribed anyway, so.
But then if it is just comedy stuff, that's also a good
Yeah,
thing.
no, I don't think it is. Let's just have a quick. Nope. This is going to get them scored higher.
Here we go again, smile, stitch and play. You're in love with me, now I can't stay. You're not the one. Can't stay.
Yeah, not my thing. I need to be 14. That'll score higher. Anyway, moving on. Oh, we're down to the last 5, I believe, ladies and germs. Catastrophe here, you are up next. Are you still in the chat?
Tropicana.
Let's
So
just
make it your
advertise
day every
Tropicana
day.
a minute.
Tropicana, the power of goodness.
Word from our sponsors, Lake.
They said I'm sad and no worry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They said I'm sad and no worry.
I always think I should build them.
I want some free shit.
I want £18,000 lead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, what you'll get is 18 quid.
They said I'm sad and no worry, I'm sorry.
Juice.
I'm happy
Yeah, I'll
with
take that too. Yeah. To be honest with you, any free shit right now.
They said I'm sad.
Yes, Catastrophe is still in the comments. Good. Right, we should chat because it's a lyricist. Might get a bit pissed.
Moving about in a tight space, confined in a place at my mind today. I wake up at night in the right state, but I like it alright. I don't like the light, it shine bright. Hindsight is live, I'll be shining, rhyming alive. But then I'll be lying in the rain with the pain come again. I'm coming in with my invisible friend. Many said I wasn't sinning on my demons, I gotta kill them all to win. I'm a thriller from the start to the end, let's begin. Rip the metaphors apart, this is art from the heart. I'm in a garden, the laughs are hard, but it's dark. I'm in a car driving fast and you ain't gonna pass. All the memories past, got the strength in me to proceed. If only I can believe indeed. I feel beaten, weak, half asleep in deep. No retreat, it's a lead with a speech. If you want a team, then lead. And when you can't breathe, just come and follow me, I bleed. Like you'll bleed. Kinda down this week, yeah, you saw me.
Benjamin says, new oven, same old fire.
They said I'm sad and worried, I'm sorry.
For the last week, all he's done
They
is
said I'm sad and
fucking
worried, I'm sorry.
Like, literally,
They said
want
I'm
me
sad
oven?
and worried, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They said I'm sad and not worried, I'm sorry. They said I'm sad and not worried, I'm sorry. They said I'm sad and not worried, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Emotions run high, just me, myself, and my Gemini. I'm floating, I'm high.
Vocals might be a touch high in the mix here.
I'm going crazy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna make it or I'm gonna die.
Who did the music on this one? Catastrophe?
They're taking me alive. I'm up late, I'm the scribe. I'm great, it's obliged. I run straight right into the fire. I'ma project my voice like a choir. I'ma prep like wait, I'ma lie. I'ma do it last minute like a lion. But I feel like I should give it all up, I ain't lying. I pretend like everything's fine. All I do is walk this line. I'm so tired and man, I'm crying. I use music to vent the inside. Just put a beat on and it all comes out, let me ride. And I'm only just starting to figure it all out. Let it out, can't hold it no more. Feel cold, feel low, feel numb, feel sore, expired. They said I'm sad and I'm worried, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I might just tuck your vocals down a little bit in a couple of places.
They said I'm sad and I'm worried, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just to lay them.
Yeah, just blend them out.
Just to lay them on the beats rather than have them over. But only in like 2 places.
Yeah, just to give it the
consistency.
The music in the background to get a chance.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like so, it kind of it's like not in the bits that are poignant to the lyrics, obviously, because I'm liking the lyrics. They're really well written, and I really like them. They go really well together, and that works. But like you say, there's some bits where it's just like him repeating himself. So it's like, well, just the music can come up then because you don't really need to listen to the lyrics as hard, so you can listen to more of the beat in the background.
I think I'm gonna give you Rimmin' a 9 on that one, fella. Like everybody said in the chat, your vocals are on point. Sounded really good. To me, they were touch high in 2 places, and that was literally the only fucking criticism I've got. It's like Lindsay said a while back. Your voice is now becoming yours. You know, instead of doing that like London-ishy kind of accent, now it feels like you're sounding like you, which is really really good. I want to give the light some praise for doing the beats in the background on the instruments. Again, awesomely talented producer, and I'm glad that Catastrophe, The Light, and Sibby are part of Clown Crew.
Agreed.
Okay. Go.
Agreed.
Okay, so Stephen Stickney up first. Met him on Sunday when I went over to see Warren.
I got all this bottled up energy for getting one of these.
Oh, Warren put it up.
I don't know how to release it.
Yeah, I've literally, my social media output is just full.
But I need these ears.
Alright.
I got all this bottled up energy for getting one of these. And I don't know how to release it. But I need these ears.
Sounds like somebody got a new romantic record and made it 45 minus 8.
I'll find out the different kind of energy. Alright, we'll talk about that.
coffee, so I use that stuff. Maybe I put too much sugar on it.
There's something else I never knew about Kylie. She makes bad coffee.
I make good coffee.
Wow.
You just
don't appreciate good coffee, obviously.
Absolutely not.
Energy for getting one of these. And I don't know how to race it.
I only make coffee with like
a different kind of energy.
KDK is in the building as well. Toast, how's it going, my man? Sorry,
but I need ear.
Yeah, like
energy.
Yeah.
Energy. Hard horsepower.
It's literally no, it's not that one.
I see exactly what you mean.
And they've got it if you speed it up. Yes. Stevie Overend's just joined the party. And what, Stevie, your timing couldn't be more perfect if you tried. Don't forget, you can catch me and Stevie up at the Acid Castle at the end of this month. Videos will be going up as soon as we've done it. And don't forget, you can catch Petrol Bastard on Thursday at the Griffin in Bristol. I shall be going. So if you fancy coming to that, please do. Sticks, yeah, competent track. Competent track did what it needed to do. Like you say, for me, it sounded like somebody got an old school 80s new romantic type thing and just sped it the fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely got head bopping.
Yeah. It did. Yeah.
It's definitely a.
I think you should have played on that and done an homage to it. That would have been funny as fuck. As it stands, I'm gonna give you Riminate, I think, fella. Competent track indeed. Right, who's next? Ah, yeah, Stevie. I even knew that as well.
That's why you said good timing.
Yeah, that's so bad. My memory is 616 long, Stevie. Good number. I'm expecting this to sound lush. Three tracks left. I think I'm going to do them not as they came in order. I just think it would be fitting to end with this track. Stevie says he's been here all the time. I'm singing. I didn't see you. Haven't been commenting. You're just lurking in the background. You lurker. I'm just going to suck my back coffee. Notice I have a very defensive stance right now. No, I don't think you can. It's beyond fixable. No, I'm playing that.
Next time you use lift, don't ask me.
It really depends on what spoon you use.
What?
Yeah, there's two spoons. They're not. One of them's not big enough.
I put a massive heap of coffee in.
But it depends on which spoon you're using. If you put a massive heaps of coffee in on the smaller spoon, it's less than what I would usually have on the bigger spoon. They just have a big ass scoop. I'll train you, Carly. Don't you want it?
Train coffee. Fuck you.
I'll tell you how to make bad coffee, Carly.
I don't need help with that, apparently. Stop talking about your shit coffee.
Electronic musician says Boards of Canada and Phil Collins drums here. Drum machine with a Phil Collins drum machine. I really should learn to read. I'm gonna guess that those plinky plonky noises came from the OP6. Am I right, Steve? Percussive signs. 10 mil wants to see some more bass. Yep, Eric Lewin is totally right. So many styles from Stevie. He goes from beautiful to techno.
No,
not until I get to right here.
I probably couldn't read like more than about like a few words easy because the whole sentence gets hard.
Yeah.
It starts blending into each other.
Darren Cole says added. And that is because Darren Cole knows how to use the URL and Facebook. So from the MPC. Ah, a TR8 and a circuit. Is that it? Is that all you got going on there? All that fancy fucking Moog grandmother nonsense and an OP6 and you're doing this on a fucking MPC? A TR8 and a circuit? Fooled me. It was okay, Steve. It's a little light for me and you knew I was going to say that anyway. However, it sounded beautiful. I'm not going to take that away from you, mate. It sounded absolutely beautiful. Lovely little shuffle. Sounds like a hang drum.
Yeah.
Callum's in the place. Literally, you've turned in for the penultimate track. I give it a number?
I don't think you did. I give that an 8.5.
I was going to go a little higher.
Yeah, maybe close to 9. I really liked it.
Yeah, even though it wasn't my bag, it sounded really good.
I really liked it.
Going to give you an 808 on that one, Stevie. It was just beautiful, you know. Created really, really nicely. Reminded me of summer days.
Yeah.
That plinky plinky noise sounded just like a hang drum. Really, really good. Probably was sampled from one of those. Right, okay, so I think Rebecca Evans' tracks come in next. But I think we're going to leave that for the end. So we're going to do this guy's track, who I won in earlier in the show, but as soon as I... Oh no, 8 minutes long. 8 minutes long. You've already had one that's... I mean, it does say one track per entry per show. Yeah, because I read that kit list out as well. So I don't think we have to mark this, seeing as though he's already put a track in. I'll say you. I think it's suspended the rules, isn't it? Really?
It's sad.
I think we should just give it the grace of like, okay. And I'm gonna say the same of this as I did of Actionless's video. It's really nice to see this person in action. The track that we got earlier was just a SoundCloud file, I think. This is much better. I much prefer this. It's got a visual element to it. Yeah, even if it is a touch fuzzy. So yeah, you've already had one in the show, I'm damn sure of it. If not, I'll apologise and we'll play you next week. And we're already subscribed. But yeah, it's much nicer to see the person at play. Right, Morgan, you're up. You're up to bat, my man. And this is an ultimate track. Very close to the track you put in last time. himself admits that this might be a bit of a noodle that he's stretched out.
Okay.
Yeah, be prepared. That sounds like bass is missing. What? I am a little bit wrong. Yeah, I'm a little bit wrong. Morgan, that is not true. He said all my music sounds the same. That is not true. The last track and this one, though, very similar. Okay, I'm just going to rewind that a little bit. Do you hear that? Yeah. Have you just smashed two waves together? Morgan himself says, I missed the beat here. Yeah, you so did. Literally, it sounded like you just cut, and then moved the wave back. Bit too hectic here and not in a good way. Yeah.
There was a lot going on.
I love it when people are like, damn, I have to be diplomatic about something I didn't quite agree with. Morgan, usually your tunes fit beautifully, and they sound like they've got a lot of things going on, but they complement each other. This one, to me, felt like it was two tracks. It was one track that wanted to be two tracks, so they just wanted to break away from each other. Yeah, it sounded like you were almost in the mix.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Literally sounded like one track wanted to do one thing and the other track wanted to do the other, and usually you marry your melodies up, but this time it just felt like they wanted to break away. Gonna give you a thumbs up. Which probably equates to like a 7 point something. So you're doing all right. Wow. You're doing all right. You're doing all right. Right. Kylie, thank you so much for co-hosting the URL. It's been a while since we've had hosting, so that was beautiful. If you could all give Kylie a bit of a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Well done you. Doing it for nearly 200 shows.
Yeah, 2 more and we're 200 shows deep. Boom, baby.
I'll definitely be here for that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing anything or planned anything, but I would like to get some people in. That would be cool.
We should do something.
Yeah, I've got 2 weeks to think of something. Okay, that's usually my time frame for thinking of shit anyway. Go on.
It is.
Would like to thank all the people in the comments section this evening. I want to thank you a little bit more if you liked and shared, because that's how YouTube feeds their algorithm and would then make me available on somebody else's playlist. If I come up in your playlist under trance, though, let me know, because it has happened. Yeah, it has happened a few times. Somebody's CF set on his computer, when he loaded it up into iTunes or whatever, came up as Italian karaoke.
Italian karaoke.
Yeah, I know, fucking crazy, right? And lastly, I want to thank everybody in the thread for putting a track in this evening, because without you, we have no show. We just have me and Kylie chatting about stuff in my room, and there's no music behind it.
No, it wouldn't be as fun.
No, definitely wouldn't be as fun.
Way.
Right, I'm going to leave you this evening with Rebecca Evans, and I feel that this is a fitting way to end the evening. I will be up with Rebecca Evans, Rebecca Radical. Oh, this is from Clownfest, I think.
BRW.
Just call me Alice, 'cause I'm always full of wonderment. Call me Alice, 'cause I'm always full of wonder, man. Can you find your purpose in their precious wonderland? Takes courage to endure the pains of self-discovery instead of accepting the dull ache of unconscious reality. Life is a funny way of shoving lessons in my face. Gotta check that I'm not walking at someone else's pace, shrinking myself down just so they are come to believe and know I spent years building up their being that's in front of them. I gave enough love to those who weren't ready for it. Still admire every soul I've ever come in contact with. Judgment only poison so one new bruises, so just step back and wish you well on the path you're choosing. They say deep diving into your mind's eye is necessary, so often reassess my expectations of reality. Take apart my goals, my thoughts and my emotions, try to understand exactly where I picked them up from. Are these minor first beliefs from society? Just retro thought that no longer aligns with me. Too punk for the hippies, too hippie for the punks, so settle for the title of one weird cunt. I'm a woman with one foot always out the door, a warrior who's pretty sure she's been here before. Respect must be, so you be kicked out of it. Only get one mind, you bet I will protect it. Whether you push or pull me, whether you drain or fuel me, best believe you're part of me and me. Just call me Alice, 'cause I'm always full of wonder, man. How I got so lucky to be in the spaces that I am. Trust the universe, been a mantra I repeat, 'cause I wouldn't have got this far if I kept throwing pity parties. Looking back to see blessings in disguise, I will never regret any of the messy nights. It takes courage to be soft in a world that tries to break you. I've learned a lesson, that's why I was meant to meet you. Just call me Alice, man.
It's a 10 from me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Like, it's just the whole package, right? Yeah. Voice with an accent.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, Rebecca Radical. She is at the Acid Castle with me and Stevie and Leaf. And that's all the people I can remember at the moment. I will be shouting about it as the week draws to a close. And yeah, and I'll be recording all the sets there, so you will be able to see that when I get back. Oh, yes, fun. I can't wait. Actually, I'm really looking forward to going up to the Acid Castle again. I'm not taking the Beast this time. I'm just going to do a DJ set, so which is a lot less stress on me, and means I can put on a crazier show.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Right, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Kylie, for joining us this evening.
No worries, it's been fun.
Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. Producers, you're all wonderful people. I am going to leave you with some unhinged filth this evening, because it seems fitting. He gave me a bunch of his tracks. This one is called I'm a Shit Cunt. And yes, I'll leave you with that. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
I'm a shit. I'm a shit. I'm the shit, Connor. I'm rocking the gang. I'm the shit, rocking it, Connor. I'm the shit.
How we doing, fucker?
Rocking it.
How we doing, fuckers? Turn that shit off.
I'm the shit.
I'm the shit, Connor. I'm rocking it. Shit off. I'm the shit, Connor. I'm rocking it. What are we doing? Fuckers! What are we doing? What are we doing? Fuckers! Filthy little fuckers! Rocking it.
I'm the shit.
I'm the shit, Con. I'm up.